massive downfield high score.
All right, guys, we are getting ready here for Cowboys Rams coming up soon. Kickoff. Make sure that you do smash that like, that thumbs up. It is much appreciated, guys, as we get ready here for kickoff. Matchup predictors 22.1% for the Cowboys, 77.7% as we prepare here for kickoff.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, and it looks like the Rams will be getting the ball first.
Inglewood, California, on a beautiful Sunday afternoon.
Here we go.
And here we go. Greg talked about that offensive line. It's been banged up, hasn't it, Aaron Andrews?
It certainly has. They get some good news. Guard David Edwards, he returns, but all eyes will be on Rams' third-string center, Jeremiah Coloni, who's making his first NFL start today. You guys can imagine, with all these moving parts on the line, communication is massive. The biggest key, whether it's verbal or silent count. Guys, I got to tell you, we're going to see right now what kind of noise these Dallas fans
right,
make.
Let's see
we
what
saw it when San
Stafford's going to
Francisco
do
was here
today.
last year. Matthew Stafford said,
He's been having a rough time.
That's what we have to worry about with this noise from the fans.
1st and 10.
They'll start it out on first down, throwing to a reliable source. It's Cooper Kupp who's got the first catch covered by Diggs. So Greg talked about it on these Rams. You look at it, I know it's only a month, but all the worst marks under Sean McVay. We're just not used to seeing this offense struggle for yards.
All right, that's right, man. Without a doubt.
2nd and 7. Stafford over the middle, has a connection short of a first down. It's going to be Kupp again. So Matthew Stafford coming off a fantastic year, his first year in Los Angeles last year. This year, well, the production has been tougher to come by. Only 4 touchdowns and his 6 interceptions lead the league.
Yeah, and you mentioned how reliant they are on Cooper Kupp. We saw him, he's got the first 2 targets of the day today to set up third down. They're searching who is going to be that third option, right? Tyler Higbee, the tight end. He's also had a great start to this season, but they need a third guy to step up, whether it's a back, whether it's Allen Robinson at receiver. Matthew Stafford just needs to have more guys he can spread the ball to as they try to find their rhythm here early in the season.
3rd and 1. Fake.
Stafford is taken down. Ball came out. That's a fumble. Cowboys on the move. They're going to run this in for a touchdown.
There's a penalty
already
flag.
There is a penalty flag down there.
Back in the secondary.
So we will see what happens here. Already starting with the fireworks.
There is no foul for defensive holding. Ruling on a play, the fumble recovered by the defense, and a touchdown.
There it is, confirmed.
So DeMarcus Lawrence
Cowboys
fumble, 19
defense
yards for a touchdown.
putting up
Dallas,
points.
What a start.
Yeah, we talked about this offensive line. 5 different combinations breaking down early. You see the ball come out. DeMarcus Lawrence, the veteran, picking it up. You know, not the start Los Angeles is looking for, but I'll tell you, this Dallas defense, we saw them last week against Washington. And they have you on third down, and they can pin their ears back. Their front is a force. Take a look here.
Well,
let's see originally what the penalty was.
That was easy.
Yeah, I mean, for them to pick that up, I'd be curious what Mike Pereira thought
first
there.
series.
You know, really, that's a key play, but what really happens here is they picked it up after discussion saying that the actual fumble occurred before the defensive hold. So, therefore, that's why they picked it up.
Oh, great call, Mike. Let's look at this pressure by Armstrong. And, you know, you heard Aaron and Greg talk about Edwards being back, and he's back and gets beat right away, unfortunately.
Yeah, David Edwards, he was the one that they were excited about. They thought getting him back, he had a concussion the last couple weeks and missed some time, but, you know, Micah Parsons gets a lot of attention, but They got a lot of rushers in this Dallas front.
Oh, Dallas wasn't ready for the extra point. They've got a new long snapper. Maybe that has something to do with it. Ball's laying on the ground, and this play is over. There's a penalty flag as well. The Cowboys have a new long snapper this week. Matt Overton, Jake McQuaid, who's been with John Fossil for a long, long time.
The long snap.
Got hurt. See, he wasn't ready.
Oh, yeah, he wasn't even looking at it.
He's looking at the kicker. The kicker will give him a little head tilt, which will tell him he's ready to go. You can see he doesn't have his head around.
Kicking team number 19. Penalty decline. The try is no good.
Yeah, so again, with the injury, long snapping, we'll keep an eye on that later in the game. So the Cowboys came into this game as underdogs anyway, Tom. I don't know how it looks right now.
Well, it seems to be that the message has gotten through. Mike McCarthy, as we know, kept not usually one for many mic drop moments, but he had one this week that resonated with his locker room. When he was told that the Rams were listed as favorites, he said, I'll tell you this, we're nobody's underdog. That message in particular resonated with DeMarcus Lawrence. It certainly seemed to inspire him just now. Talking to me this week, he said he understood why his coach said it, because it's true. 90% of the world thinks the Cowboys are going to win every game we play. And so do we. And certainly when you see how it's inspired that defensive effort to start, that message seems to have gotten through, boys.
For the Cowboys
defense. Didn't take long, did it? Pressure getting to him. First defensive touchdown of the year for the Cowboys. And now something going on with Matthew Stafford's hand there.
Oh boy.
If he got cut up. But here's the play by Dorrance Armstrong making that's his 4th sack of the year. It's interesting. We were talking to Dan Quinn, the defensive coordinator. He said, Armstrong has been moving around just as much as anyone. Maybe only Micah Parsons moves around more and is active more.
So the score is 6-0.
What a start for Dallas.
Cowboys up.
So now the Rams, you came on the air saying it hasn't been the same Rams. A lot of reasons why. And we saw it. They haven't been able to block because their line has been such in a state of flux, right, every week.
Yeah, it all starts with protection, especially in this system, which is so reliant over the years in downfield explosive passes. Not the start they were looking for. Sean McVay told us this week they had to be good on 1st and 2nd down. They want to stay out of must-pass, drop-back situations, which they did.
Let's see if Stafford can redeem himself.
You mentioned Dorrance Armstrong.
1st and 10.
The great sack, strip sack fumble.
Maybe a pick's coming up.
The Rams were looking for.
Well, they'll try it again. They're going to get it on the ground this time to Cam Akers. And Akers fighting forward for a few yards. Well, they haven't had any semblance of a run game. We know that the Rams, look, they get their success through the air. But when they have been playing their best, they have been able to rely on the run game, and it's been pretty much non-existent this year for them.
And it has, and so much of this philosophy that really took the league by storm in this Sean McVay era, we see so many other teams now kind of emulating it throughout the league, is the run looks, really not so much the success of the run, but the run looks ties so well into the pass.
Second and 7.
Play action is where you get your downfield passes in the NFL, especially on 1st and 2nd down.
Akers with a big hole this time,
run.
Bursting through in a first down.
He's going to get the first down.
Behind a fullback that's a little unconventional. I know you love it.
I love it all week watching Ben Skoranek. This is a wide receiver. They're just going to run. No, this is just lead. This is just zone lead. He's going up to ISO, the front side backer, Van Der Esch. And it's not, a novelty. This is not something that McVay just does to be cute once or twice. Ben Skoranek is a big physical kid. We're going to see him line up back there in the passing game. As this game unfolds, I'm going to show you guys. They do a lot of fun stuff with him.
1st and 10.
Brandon Powell in the game in the backfield now. Little different look. Give it to Powell, and he slips. He had a huge hole, and he just slipped and fell down.
Yeah, he keeps his feet. That's an explosive run. You see him, they sent Akers on the motion out wide. Matthew Stafford's just going to kind of do a little math equation in there. If there's a light box, he's going to give it. The box is tight. He'll kind of spit it out there on the swing screen. Just lost his footing, but yeah, that was well blocked. That was a big hole.
Get the play off. Stafford pressured again.
Stafford gets
What
through.
a catch by Allen Robinson across
Big
his
catch.
body to haul it in and up to the 45. Looked like it was going to be a
Robinson for
sack.
6 yards.
But Robinson, who's been very
Third
quiet
and
in this
3.
offense as a new Ram, makes the catch.
Yeah, and they're going to need Allen Robinson to make some plays. You can see he comes with like a little China route, they call it. He's going to kind of delay and then run a square in. Nice job by Stafford buying some time. Good hands catch. They need Allen Robinson, just his confidence. They need his role in this offense to be a little more well-defined. Sean McVay told us we're going to try to get him the ball early, see if we can get some confidence, some rhythm as they search for this third option.
Third down 3. 4-man rush coming near side.
Throw, that's
Wide
a
open. It's
big
Higbee.
catch.
He's got a first down. Shoved out of
First down
bounds
for Higbee for
into
9
Dallas
yards.
territory, but not before Higbee picked it up. So this shuffle for the Rams, we're talking about it, right? This is where they won the Super Bowl, right? They were consistent. They were the same guys playing every week. This is now the 5th different starting line combo in 5 games. And it's really been more than that. They've had multiple guys on the inside go out.
First
the
and
tackles
10.
have been consistent.
Play clock.
On first down. Blitz is coming. Stafford
big
throws.
hit on
Miscommunication,
Stafford.
incomplete. Robinson, the
Threw an
receiver, over
incomplete.
there, but Trayvon Diggs made a play on it for this Dallas defense, which is, you know, last year they were all about turnovers and they were excellent.
Big
This
hit
year they
into
might be
that
better.
play.
They will. And we've already seen Dorrance Armstrong, DeMarcus Lawrence. They combine there for the strip sack fumble. They got great players on every line. Micah Parsons, we're gonna talk about him a bunch today, and then of course Diggs in the back end, arguably one of the best cover shutdown corners. Of course, definitely one of the best guys with the ball in the air. So they got
second
stars
and
at all 3 levels. We talked on the open. This is a big challenge.
On second down, pressure coming again. Stafford
Pressure,
incomplete.
incomplete.
Tried to get it to Cup. No flag. And good coverage by Anthony Brown.
Third
and long.
and long.
Really nice coverage here. You're going to see Cup. He tries to set him up. Now he's going to run a little short 8 on his third outside
Higbee's
right
fighting
foot.
to get through traffic.
Really nice job
but
by
this
Brown. You
Dallas
don't want a lot of
defense
space when you're playing against a guy
all
like Cooper
over
Kupp. He thrives on creating angles with his releases, the way he can lean and shake at the top of the route. You want contact. You want to stay right in his hip pocket. Brown showed a good example of that there.
They snap it quick. Pressure comes. Stafford gets hit. Going deep.
throw.
Well, incomplete. He had a step 2, getting a chance to play today, but Stafford had pressure and threw it a little bit too far.
3 and out.
And it looks like a punting situation coming up.
Yeah, the pressure just causes Stafford to just speed up. He doesn't want to throw that ball quite so soon. Micah Parsons wins late. You can see there's confusion here. Take a look. Dallas doesn't really even get into their rush. You can see they're kind of late to add. A nice job there by Micah Parsons finishing even with the confusion. It's just, they're just off rhythm. That's a ball that Stafford wants. One more half
Cowboys
a count.
will get this back, and we'll
Be
get
able
to
to
see
lay that
what
out there.
Cooper
He's
Rush
got to get rid of it early due to the
is gonna
pressure.
bring to the table.
Riley Dixon to punt it away. Blocked!
The kick was blocked.
It's
Another
just
stupid
there.
score.
And
Oh
it's
my
picked up.
goodness.
Armstrong!
What?
Torrance Armstrong had the strip sack to start. Now he's got a block punt and the recovery.
My goodness. Are you
Well,
kidding
when
me?
it rains, it pours. For this Rams team, KB, you're going to see Armstrong. He's lined up right here.
DeMarcus Lawrence
The long
is
snapper's got
balling.
to get to that A gap. That's a lot of pressure. That's a big body defensive lineman in that front side. You'd like to see the personal protector try to help protect against that bigger body, but he's untouched. See Fossil, the
this
special
Dallas
teams coach,
defense,
he's pumped.
something
I mean,
to-
what a
something
start
to deal with right now.
for this Dallas
is
team.
something
They haven't
to deal
taken
with
an
right
offensive
now.
snap
Wow.
yet.
Well, they're about to. Cooper Rush, who, by the way, is 3-0 as quarterback, subbing in for the injured Dak Prescott.
All right, 1st and 10 for
Look at this
Cooper
field
Rush.
position at the 20. They will run it to Ezekiel Elliott, who works his way into Aaron Donald,
pushes
but
for
still
5
has
yards
5
on the
yards on the carry. So, yeah, by the way, with all this start and all this Dallas defense, here is Cooper Rush when Dak Prescott got hurt week 1 and the Cowboys looked awful in a loss against Tampa Bay. The feeling was, oh, boy, season's over. So Cooper Rush just decided to win every game he played.
And I'll tell you, it's easy. The lazy take is, wow, it's easy. The defense is so good.
2nd and 5.
And yes, that's true. He has played a key role in this winning streak since Dak went down in week 1.
Cooper's in the shotgun.
2nd and 5.
Steps back.
Stands in.
Quick pass.
Hit.
Too low.
And incomplete. Intended for CeeDee Lamb. 3rd and 5 coming up. Yeah, that's kind of part of it. We're talking about the Rams' offensive line. And, they've had a lot of moving parts with the injuries. Dallas's offensive line, when Rush has played, has been great. They've only allowed 2 sacks the last 3 weeks.
And the health and continuity of those guys up front is a big part, right?
What's up, Timothy?
Rookie Tyler Smith,
yeah,
the left
seen that with the
tackle,
Titans, man.
after Tyron Smith went down early in camp. Terrence Steele, one of the best right tackles, right next to him. Martin, they got
3rd
a
and
really
5.
good veteran group up front.
And now we got a timeout on the field. So the Cowboys will call that, and we'll be right back after these messages from Progressive and Lowe's.
All right, guys, that's going to take us to a quick timeout commercial break. All right, so score is 6-0. Cowboys have the ball back. The defense, man, strip sack, scoop and score, and block punt. And now the Cowboys are back in position, threatening to score at the Rams 15, 3rd and 5. Dallas timeout. All right, guys, so we have 531 viewers. Sorry, 631 viewers. 47 likes. Make sure you're smashing that thumbs up button, guys. We need to get to 100 likes, 100 thumbs up. That's going to be our first goal for the day as we get back to it. 100 likes, 100 thumbs up, guys. Thanks for the support.
Four-man rush. Cooper rush going outside, incomplete. Tried to get it to Dalton Schultz, the tight end. And now 4th and 5, and here comes the field goal unit.
Well, I'll tell you, first time we've seen Los Angeles' defense, and they've got to carry the load while this offense continues to find its way and kind of deals with the uncertainty up front and the lack of weapons. We've talked a lot about it already. They're going to have to make some stops. They got put in a bad situation here after the block punt, and allow Los Angeles just catch their breath here after what's been a wild start.
33-yard attempt.
Arthur, we might have something different we can do.
And that kick is up and perfect.
Kick is good for the Cowboys.
The Cowboys done a lot right to
start. Put them up here by 9.
9-0 lead here in the first.
2-0. Cowboys up. As we have 8 minutes and 43 seconds left in the first. Yeah, Arthur, we might do something else. I think I got a couple other that we could do. It depends. 67 likes, guys. 67 likes. We need 33. 33 more likes. 33 more thumbs up to get to that 100. Smash that thumbs up, guys. We need 33 to get to 100. Keep it going. Thanks for the support. Thanks for the love. This is the 3rd game on our stream schedule. After this is going to be the Bengals and the Ravens for the late night game. Thanks for the support, guys. Cowboys still minus 155. Really? Minus 155? Hold on. Let me check this. Let's see what these bookies talking about. Wow, minus 142. That's interesting. Yeah, it's minus 142 on FanDuel. It's crazy. All right, quick shout outs. Steve Turner and James Green have subscribed. Thanks a lot, guys. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the family. Thanks for being here. Guys, we're at 700 viewers, 83 likes. We need 17 more to get over that 100 mark. 100 is the next goal. Just make sure we're smashing that like, that thumbs up, guys. We need 17 to get to 100. What's up, Bigfoot?
But we spent a lot of time with him this week, and he's a guy, for some reason or another, he just didn't seem to get the credit when they do well. He only gets the negative stuff when they're not playing well.
Yeah, and you think back to opening night, it was a disaster, right? They lose big, they lose to Tampa, Dak goes down. I mean, people were already calling it a year for the Cowboys, and all they've done since then is win. Of course, a lot of game left here to go, but gotten off to a great start.
And I think here's why, right? Dan Quinn, who we all love, has done a great job as their defensive coordinator. He said this, quote, "One of the things we all admire about Mike so much is he's just so steady. He doesn't ride the roller coaster, the ups and the downs." That's perfect. Isn't that what you want for a head coach?
Yeah, and Mike McCarthy told us, he said, in my years past, I used to get so fired up in the start of the season.
What's up, Joseph?
I had to teach myself, have more patience in September. Right, there's a lot of moving parts. You're not going to win or lose the Super Bowl the first couple weeks. I think
right, that approach
has
10
allowed them to kind of gear this team through some early season adversity.
And Akers has to try to get the run game going, and he's only going to pick up 2 there. How about the Rams? I mean, you can't start this game worse than the Rams did. So how do they kind of just take a breath and get back on track here?
Yeah, I think everyone just needs to just settle down, right? I mean, it just starts with getting the first down. Just get a first down, get some rhythm, get some timing in your offense. I think the message is, if you're Sean McVay and you're Stafford in the huddle, everything that could have gone wrong has gone wrong. We're down 9-0 early. Just take a deep breath.
Not yet, Ryan. I'm probably going to order
find little success
closer
at a time,
to the late game,
starting with this drive,
like 7 o'clock. Second and 8.
We'll run it again. Try to get that ground game going, and again, not much. Short
2
up
yards.
to the 30. Going to bring up a 3rd down and 5.
2 yards.
Akers getting some opportunities early in this game. When you think about Akers, just came on the scene and was unbelievable a couple years ago, right? And trying to get back to that. He tore his Achilles last July. He came back last year in the playoffs. He wasn't the same. He had some fumbling issues. Rams have seen it before. They're hoping that it comes back out, that it's still in there.
3rd and 5.
Malcolm Brown in the game now, running back, but he lines up as a wide receiver at the bottom of your screen.
Most there, bro.
And there's all kinds of movement. The Cowboys may have jumped. Here's Bill Vinovich, our referee.
It's going to be offsides.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense number 11. 5-yard penalty results in a first down.
There you go. So that's on Micah Parsons. That'll move the chains.
Yeah, you're going to see Parsons. He's lined up here on the left side. A more experienced center. I'm sure Stafford would love to see him snap the ball.
What's up, Dan?
The more experienced guys, when they sense the neutral zone infraction, it's a free play. Snap it. Try to take a shot down the field, knowing there's no harm if something goes sideways. But as we've covered a lot, 3rd string center, not a ton of experience. They'll take the 5 yards.
Stafford this time has time. Going up top, has a man wide open.
That's a catch.
Down to the 10. It's 2-2.
That is a catch. 2-2 for 53 yards.
54 yards up top.
It all starts off the run action. You can see they've got a lot of guys in the box. He's one-on-one now against Diggs, and this is a great ball. This ball is supposed to be thrown right inside the hash.
What a throw.
It's right on the money. Look how heavy this box is. Hard action. Malik Hooker, the single high safety, kind of gets pulled down, and Diggs just can't hang with Atwell. What a great catch. That's a great ball.
Wow. He
That's
bobbled
his first
it, brought it
NFL
in.
touch, too. Drafted last year. He's been inactive a lot, including last week. It's their longest play of the year. Now they've got a chance to get on the board with Akers, who gets absolutely stuffed at the line. As Anthony Brown was there on the tackle.
You can't take for granted just how good that ball is of Stafford. If he plays that anywhere outside, Diggs gets a hand on it.
You look at this,
yeah,
the Rams talking about the explosive plays they have sorely missed. You saw it. They're down 3 plays per game than they have been in the McVay era. But Atwell, because of his speed, has not a lot of opportunities. They're looking for it, and he delivers. Brings up a 2nd down and 10.
See him going empty here. You think it gives him a better idea to know where this pressure is coming from.
Right up the middle is where it comes from. Stafford gets out of it, throws it away. He had no chance on that play. DeMarcus Lawrence came in
heavy pressure
virtually in a second.
Yeah, you'd think an offense that's struggling to pass protect, you'd imagine, all right, let's bring more guys in, tight ends and backs. It's actually a school of thought where it's easier to pass protect the less guys there are in the box, right? 5 wide, get everyone out of the backfield, make you cover us in space. Blitzers come from more depth.
So 3rd and 10.
Guys off the edge have a little more depth. But as you see there, the ball's got to come out on time because you got a lot of one-on-ones up front.
Malcolm Brown in the backfield. 3rd down and 10. They can get a first down at the 1. Stafford going end zone.
Almost
incomplete. Allen Robinson, the intended
incomplete.
receiver.
This is going to lead to a field goal.
Now 4th down.
And that is a win for that Cowboys defense.
Second time now we've seen Brown do a nice job on these slants. Allen Robinson, he's got to be a little flatter, right? When you run a route like that in the red zone, you're not able to get much depth out of that corner. He knows you can't run past him. He's got the goal line. He's got the back end line of the end zone as his friend. You've really got to be flat along the front line there and give your quarterback a big target.
Browns was 30 to 28.
And allowed Brown to kind of
Chargers
undercut it.
won.
Here's Matt Gay. 29-yard field goal attempt. Get the Rams on the board. And it's up.
Field goal
and
is good.
Gay perfect so far in the year. The big play was Tutu Atwell. His first NFL touch is a biggie up top. 54 yards for the 2nd-round draft pick from last year.
So there you go. Rams get on the board. Field goal, 3 points. Cowboys 9. 5 minutes and 22 seconds left in the first quarter. All right, guys, so we're taking a quick little commercial break during the exchange of hands. 1,021 viewers, 108 likes, guys. The next goal is going to be 500 likes, 500 thumbs up. Let's keep it going. Make sure you are smashing that like, that thumbs up button. It is much appreciated. I do thank each and every one of you for the support and being here. Next goal is 500, guys. Keep it going. Next game after this will be Bengals Ravens. That's our late night game. I will be streaming that as well, so make sure you lock it in. Make sure that you do subscribe as we have more football tonight. Quick shout out to Comedy Flow for subscribing. Thanks a lot, Comedy Flow. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the family. Thanks for being here today. So you better hedge that Cowboys bet, huh? Yeah, the game has changed to 1.5 spread in favor of the Rams. Over and under is 48.5 now. 48.5. Cowboys have actually went to plus 102, which is really interesting. Really interesting. As we are on this commercial break, guys, 5 minutes, 22 seconds left in the first. Rams just scored a field goal, and Cowboys are getting the ball back. They were plus 130 when Rams caught the bomb. It's so funny how those odds changed instantly.
And perfect place to watch a game if you've never been. Put it on the bucket list. Rams get on the board, and boy, do they ever need it. They go up top, 54 yards to Tutu Atwell with his first NFL catch. Had to settle for a field goal, though. But the way this game started, down by 6, might feel like a big win. So now we'll see Cooper Rush on the field. Hey, last week 3 people split $1 million playing for Super 6 for free. Next week you could take home $100,000 of Terry's money. Just download the free Fox Super 6 app on your phone. Enter your picks in the NFL Sunday Challenge. All it takes is 6 correct picks to win. Cooper Rush has been on the field for 1 series after a block punt. Cowboys didn't go anywhere, got a field goal out of it. Here he is again with Elliott in the backfield. We give it to Zeke, who dances his way across the 25 up to
4
the 29.
yards on the
We've
run.
got a game break with Carissa Thompson.
Thank you so much, Kevin. As you know, we all need a little help from our teammates every now and then. Jalen Hurts gets just that 1 yard out, his 5th rushing touchdown of the season. Eagles up over the Cardinals 7-0.
The Eagles trying to stay
Brewer
undefeated.
Up. Eagles up
The
7-0.
NFC East is really good, Greg.
Against those
Giants
Cardinals.
beat Green Bay in London today. A heck of a win for them. Defense played great in the second half. They're 4-1. Cowboys obviously 3-1. Tony Pollard in the game now. That's him in motion. As Rush not looking that way, instead goes over middle. And it's going to be right around a first down and Noah Brown for this Cowboys offense. All right, so we know that Cooper Rush is undefeated starting for Dak Prescott, but what has he done well?
No, I think, at times he just manages the game. I think they have a really big advantage offensively. And Kellen Moore, the offensive coordinator, he admitted as such, because of how well their defense is playing, they don't have to take a ton of chances. They can rely on this run game, especially early, even if it's not having a ton of success. See right here, they have Zeke lined up at fullback.
We'll see, Ryan. I don't think they're going to
They
lose, though.
give it to Elliott, and that fooled him.
Elliott, big
He
run.
could have got a lot more than that.
He's going to get the first
But
down.
he still moves to change for Dallas after a 9-yard gain.
You see they kind of sneak Zeke in there at fullback. They use this pony personnel quite a bit. I think he had a little more action here off the side. They send Pollard away. That gets a lot of pull by the secondary players. But again, when you're a play caller, and you understand our defense is really playing well, we're going to get turnovers, we're going to get takeaways.
1st and 10.
We're gonna force teams to punt, but you have a lot more patience. You can be a lot more patient when you're not chasing points and chasing possessions.
On first down, Elliott again, and runs right into Ashawn Robinson for a short gain.
I hear you, Ryan.
This Rams defense, it's fun today. Aaron Donald, well, no one's better than him, right? But watching today's game, if you're watching 99 for the Rams and 11 for the Cowboys on defense, 2 best defensive players in the league.
Yeah, I think no question. I think today the top 2 guys, for a long time, you almost felt uncomfortable even suggesting there was a second guy behind Aaron Donald. I'll tell you what, Micah Parsons.
2nd and 9.
I don't know if he's quite number 1, but I'll tell you, he's not far behind.
Rush, pressure, gets it out to Lamb, and makes the catch, and then is wrestled out of bounds by Ernest Jones.
To finish up on Cooper Rush, we talked at times he has to be a game manager because of the defense, the run game. But then at times, he can really take control. He's very good in the 4th quarter. 3 of his 4 starts, game-winning drives. He may not be driving the bus by himself,
3rd and 5.
but he's definitely in the front seat.
I like that.
You see him do a lot of this, right? For a backup quarterback, getting in and out of checks. Kills, check with knees.
3rd down, pressure.
Rush under pressure. He lost the ball.
And it's picked up
It is
by
picked
Dallas,
up
but
by
Aaron
the
Donald
Cowboys,
gets
but there is
home
a flag
for
down.
the sack penalty as well.
Forrest Green, how about them Bills?
Holding. Offense number 73. Penalties declined. 4th down.
So not only did Donald get held, he still got the strip sack. Yikes.
Yeah, that's tough duty. You got the rookie
Aaron
left
Donald.
tackle. He's played really well.
Big play.
He's had a great start, filling in for Tyron Smith, who went down early in training camp. But listen, Aaron Donald has done this. Rookies, 10-year vets, Pro Bowlers, doesn't matter. The way they can move him around, he can play anywhere from on the nose, or in that case,
14.
he can play all the way outside on the edge, and he's unblockable regardless of where he is.
Brian Anger will punt it away. Good, booming kick. And Powell's going to let it go, and it turns out to be the right decision as the Rams will start on the 20. 61-yard punt. Good one. 9-3. Cowboys lead.
Quick commercial break here. Scores 9-3. And the Rams get the ball back. Aaron Donald stepping up. Yo, can the chat let T24 Money know that I have never been a Fairweather fan or a bandwagoner, and you will always see this Bills hat, regardless if I'm wearing the jersey or not, on every game that I stream? if it's football related? Somebody in the chat let T24 Money know. Let him know. Wrench Gang, I'll let y'all handle that. We're in a quick timeout commercial break, guys. Score is 9-3. Cowboys up. Rams just got the ball back. 1,272 viewers, 150 likes, guys. The next goal is 500. 500 likes, 500 thumbs up. We need 350. Make sure you are smashing that like, that thumbs up button. It is much appreciated. I do thank each and every one of you guys for the support. Much love. Yo. Yeah, it's a Halloween costume. You know, it's October, and I was just feeling real Buffalo fanish for Halloween. You know, that's why I'm wearing it specifically today, even though it's not Halloween. You know. Man, I just love football in general. You know, I love it, man. Plus, I get to see all the strengths and the weaknesses of all the games playing that I stream. So, guess what? I almost know what to expect when Bills Mafia plays that team. You know? I did think about, this is what I did think about. I did think about getting every team's hat, right? And then basically just wearing that hat that the game that I like, or the team that I predicted to win for that game. I did think about doing that. So I might just do that. But never forget, born and raised Bills fan. Don't never forget that.
Gives up his right to block until the ball is touched by another player. So
What's
it's
up,
a
the flag?
15-yard penalty, but half the distance
What's
from
up,
the
man?
spot puts it at the 5.
Yeah, that flag was as we were going to commercial, but that's why it's so nice to have Mike here. You know, just breezy,
Flippin'
easy
fan.
breezy.
What up,
Mike,
what up?
good to see you. So the Rams back up, and they start trailing 9-3, 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Akers up the middle, breaks a tackle. They are really trying to get him going.
4-yard run for Akers.
They are, and
Second
they're trying to get
6.
him going, right? You mentioned the fumbles. You mentioned he had one a couple weeks ago down there on the goal line. They're just trying to get his confidence back, get him pre-injury. Cam Akers, when as you mentioned
That's what
earlier,
I was thinking. Like I said, that's what I was thinking about. Just getting the hats.
That run game,
you know?
not only with him,
and for
Henderson,
each game,
just the entire thing.
Of the team that I predict that would win it, I just wear the hat for that, for that
one
game.
Deep ball. It all ties together. That's the beauty of this McVay offense. And the success right there is critical.
Cup in motion, going to run it again.
Another
Decent
run.
hole, and brings up a third down and a
Akers
yard or
gets 5
two.
on
And
that one.
that's why you
gonna
run,
be
right? To set up a third and
1
short.
now.
Yeah, so the idea about running the ball in the NFL right now is you want to be good situationally, right? Third and short, fourth and short, goal to go, situations like that. But you also want to be good so that when you build your first and second down passing game, it looks exactly like your run game. The play action shots, the formations, the use of jet motion. That's the beauty of how the run game allows you to get the deep explosive passes, because in the NFL, you want to throw the ball down the field.
Jonathan, that would be hilarious, man. Because nobody would really know, right? So many new people come in. The only ones that would know are you guys.
Third or fourth time today.
3rd and 1. Akers again gets to the edge.
Akers gets the first down. Nice spin move.
The 25.
And that's a big run.
Akers starting to show you the 2020 version
There
right
we
now.
go.
He's got 13 yards.
Yeah, nice job here. Just kind of staying alive after contact. Right there on contact, he was real close to not getting the first down. It was those yards after that initial hit. They were able to get enough. Again, it's little plays
they're
like
gonna run
that.
this
They don't
down
have to
here
be crazy.
till
They
the
don't
end
have
of
to
the
be
first quarter,
highlight
guys.
reels. Stay ahead of the chains. Keep moving the ball.
All right, takes us to the end of the first quarter. Cowboys
Yeah,
got
it's
off
gonna
to
take
a
us down
roaring
here.
start.
End of the
Rams
first quarter.
back in at 9-3.
Scores
Dallas
9-3 as we head into the second. Yeah, I mean, yo, I've been doing this for a long time. You guys can go look at streams from last year. This, you know, it's Bills Mafia. No matter what. I took Cowboys in this game. I took the Cowboys for the dub. Yo, y'all hilarious today in the chat. Chat is just absolutely wild. Absolutely wild. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Because if the Rams get it together, come down and score, you're looking at potentially 10-9. So that's 19. That would most likely be, you know, within the first 4 minutes of the second quarter. So, I mean, that's, you know, basically, well, I mean, that's 19 points right there. Depending on what the Cowboys can do, if they can come down and score again or even get a field goal, you know, you're looking at 22. So, I don't know. We'll have to see what shapes up in this first in this second quarter, obviously. But quick shout out to Charity Washington for subscribing. Thanks a lot, Charity. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the family. Yeah, I'm gonna go out there and break a table, yo. Then I'm gonna be in the hospital for like a week because I have to prove it, you know. Thomas, most deaf, man. David Zello says hit the under now. Yeah. I would say if Los Angeles doesn't score on this series, they get a 3 and out. I would hit the under. I would advise it then. I would definitely advise it then. Lies from the hospital, yo. Red Dragon Pro, everyone has to agree Patrick is better than Josh. See? You didn't believe it yourself, bro. You didn't even spell then right. That's how you know that you ain't believe that statement yourself. Look at you. Are we back at it?
Floating a little bit here as we start the second quarter. 9-3, LA football. Akers in trouble, and down he goes. Sam Williams getting a little time. The rookie second rounder out of Mississippi. All over that play.
Cowboys defense
those are the
stepping
plays
up.
this Dallas front relies on. Their whole philosophy, and talking to Dan Quinn, their whole philosophy defensively
What's up, Greg and John?
We want to create negative plays. We want to avoid the big plays down the field, right? Make them snap it one more time. They think the longer the drive goes, you see a nice job there. Sam Williams getting across the tight end Tyler Higbee's face for the TFL, but the more they force the opposing offense to snap the ball, the more likelihood they think they can get a tackle for loss, as we saw there,
your head, bro.
a sack, or force a penalty.
2nd and 14.
At the playoff, Akers is in.
Akers takes another big loss.
Back-to-back losses by
4
this
yards.
Cowboys defense. That time he loses 5.
This Cowboys defense
dominating. I'm not sure exactly where Cam Akers going here. There was a nice little cutback lane. Look, he rides that wave back there. You can't really see it from that angle, but he had some action. Watch back here. Watch the cutback. Everyone's going to flow. I mean, look at this hole.
Oh, wow.
I'm not sure where exactly he's going on a lot of these inside zones. The back has his initial track, and then
there it is.
Ride the wave.
Go ahead and buy the under now.
Stafford pumps, throws, has a completion. Skoranek makes a nice move and made a bid to pick up that first down. But a long way to go. He gets 13. He needed 17. And the Rams will punt.
Yeah, you don't want to be in a lot of 3rd and 17s against this Dallas defense. You're going to see Skoranek. He's initially covered by Barr. Just kind of playing ball, buying time as Stafford moves around. But 3rd and 17, right? You go first down, tackle for loss. Second down, tackle for loss. Then you're scared to really drop back and hold it too long because you know who's rushing.
I mean, at this point, I would start Cooper. He's the one that's winning.
Here's Riley Dixon. Had one blocked earlier. Gets that one off amid some pressure. Turpin makes the catch.
To me, it's common sense, right? If the quarterback's winning,
football. So Matthew Stafford,
Ryan Chill, no problem,
to get this offense going. They have the one big play. That's been it. And so the Cowboys have the lead.
That's going to take us to a quick commercial break. Oh, the under drop now? Of course it did. You had to buy it early before that last series. I mean, you'll still make money, though, but you were supposed to do it when David said it. That's for sure. Shout out to David, because He was definitely right about it. Would I take Dak, CD, Parsons, and Diggs for Josh Allen? What? Listen, to be honest, I don't think any player is worth 4 players. Like, I don't care how good you are. That's why, like, when Miami picked up Tyreek Hill and they gave away, like, all those, like, first-round picks, I was like, what? I don't think anybody's worth 4 people. Like, I just don't. I don't care who it is. Yeah, Arthur, without a doubt, man. Not having Romo is it's good, especially in these Cowboy games, because he thinks he knows everything about every play that the Cowboys are going to do. Like, it's ridiculous. Quick shout out to Mr. and Brian Chill for subscribing. Thanks a lot, guys. Welcome to the family. Would I trade Allen for the entire Lions team? Yo, you guys are hilarious, man. So funny. 1,350 viewers, 193 likes, guys. We're trying to get to this 500. Make sure you're smashing that like, that thumbs up. We need 306 likes, 306 more likes, 306 thumbs up to get to that 500. Thanks for the support, guys. Thanks for being here. Sunday football, your Dallas Cowboys, Los Angeles Rams, Week 5.
Here, what we think it was is there's a couple plays, his last 2 runs, and maybe this one too.
Yeah, this was the first down carry. Kind of seeing
no
him
problem,
go back
Brian.
on his back there, reach up and kind of touch his helmet. It's hard to speculate. Don't know exactly where it happened, but it's nice to see. Apparently went through the protocol, gave him his helmet back. He joined his teammates on the bench.
All right, here's Cooper Rush.
Play
Pressure
action,
up the middle.
quick pass, that's a catch.
Gallup for a completion. For
Gallup
a
gets 11
Cowboys have the
yards
lead, but their
for the
offense
first
hasn't
down.
done much. It's only their second first down today after the 12-yard first down, or the 12-yard pickup, I should say. Yeah, so when they get checked out, you don't get your helmet back if you don't pass the first test.
Yeah, the first thing they do when the red hat or the concussion, the independent neurologist, when they flag you as a potential, go through the concussion kind of check, they'll take your helmet. They're not going to give it back to you until you've cleared all the sideline checks. And the fact that he didn't go into the locker room means he obviously did pretty well in the team.
Going to run it to Elliott. Slips through the left side.
Elliott gets 5 yards in the run.
He's got 5. And time now for today's player resume, brought to you by Indeed. It is Aaron Donald. We talked about him, mentioned him before, and then he drew a holding penalty and still got a strip sack. That's a guy who is pretty amazing. 7-time first-team All-Pro, 3-time Defensive Player of the Year. Only 2 others have done that. Picked up his 100th sack against Arizona.
2nd and 5.
And now with the sack today, he's sacked 50 different quarterbacks. So he's got a long trophy case. That Farniak is in at fullback. He's a guard. Elliott
big hit. Elliott is wrapped up.
Second down. Good second effort.
3 yards on the run, but
and so it's interesting. You're talking about the Rams, so they use a wide receiver at fullback. The Cowboys use a big left guard at fullback, and he ran a route a minute ago.
He did. They use it a lot. When they have their depth, when they're not dealing with some internal injuries, they typically every year have a center or a guard that they're not afraid to line up back there at fullback. He's kind of that second puller H-back spot. Just saw him on that last down.
3rd and 2.
Now, 3rd and 2. Rush
Cooper,
looking through.
quick pass.
Wide open, and he can't
He
come out
dropped
with
it. What are you doing?
Gallup was
Are you
open by
kidding
a
me?
mile, and they just couldn't connect. And the drop brings up a 4th and 2. And now Schultz is limping off
Wide
the tight
open
end.
drop for the first down. It's in his hands.
Yeah, Michael Gallup, he just kind of short arms it, kind of misjudged how far the ball was from where he was, but great pressure here on the edge. Leonard Floyd, this is something this defense in Los Angeles has been struggling with. For as good as they were last year creating quarterback pressure, they're towards the bottom of the league this year. But that was a good ball. Cooper Rush stuck in there, made a nice ball. Gallup just kind of had his hands a funny way and didn't quite extend. That should have been a fairly routine conversion there on 3rd down.
So Brian Anger will punt it away.
All right. And Rams get the ball back.
Ball's fair catch, and does so up around the 17-yard line. So the Rams have it down 9-3.
All right, it's going to take us back to another quick commercial break here. Rams get the ball back. Score is 3-2-9. Let's see if Matt Stafford can finally capitalize here. Monday night game. It's going to be your Raiders Chiefs. That's going to be huge tomorrow night. Hope you guys are ready for that one. 1,429 viewers, 224 likes, guys. We need 276 to get to that 500. Make sure you're smashing that like, that thumbs up. It is much appreciated, guys. I do thank you for the support. I do thank you all for being here. 275 more likes, 275 more thumbs up, and we'll hit that 500 goal. Keep it going. The Raiders aren't ready for Patty Mahomes, huh? Well, I'll be honest with you. These primetime games, you might see Derek Carr step up. Just saying. Shout out to Donald Richard for subscribing. Thanks a lot, Donald. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the family. Ryan, exactly. They weren't ready for Matt Ryan. Anything could happen, especially on a Monday night. A lot of pressure during prime time. Shantae Martinez subscribed. Thanks a lot for the subscription, Shantae. Welcome to the family. Cowboys fans, what up? Dan Hino never happened? Man, all right. I'm telling you, man. Like, you know. Nobody thought that Zach Wilson would put up 40 on Miami today. 40. You kidding me? Like, what is going on? Jets putting up 40 points on people. All right, here we go.
Schultz, the tight end here. You see him run his route. You saw him kind of limp off before the break. Watch him and Ernest Jones kind of go knee to knee. You see he's got that knee brace on. He had missed some time earlier. The knee injury. See him talking to the trainers, holding the back of his knee. It's hard to exactly tell what happened, but pay attention to see if he goes back in.
Hey, missed week 3 with that knee injury, so we'll keep an eye on him. Well, the Rams offense, they don't have a touchdown in the last 16 drives. It's the longest active drive in the league. Looking to change that. It's Kupp in motion. They give it to Cooper Kupp on the sweep. Gets the block. Trying to get it on Parsons. And up across the 20 is Cooper Kupp. He's going to pick up 4 yards.
Well, of course, we talk a lot about Cooper Kupp and his production. Right? Last year is the NFL Offensive Player of the Year, catching passes, yards, Triple Crown winner. But as the game goes on, we're going to point out his ability to be, given the ball in the run game. We just saw it there. His ability to contribute in the run game as
quick
an edge
shout out
blocker.
to Dwayne for the $5 Venmo donation.
Love so much.
Thanks a lot, Dwayne. Thanks for the $5
He's always messing with these ends,
donation.
run or pass.
Stafford has time this time. Going to hit Henderson, who makes the catch. Tries to
Henderson gets the catch, and he's going to get 4 yards.
First down. Nice effort by Henderson. Should have it. Leighton Vander Esch on the tackle. So Darrell Henderson getting some time in the backfield. Well, you think about how this game started for the Rams. They got a strip sack, was returned for a touchdown by DeMarcus Lawrence.
Billis,
they had
thanks
a block
a lot,
punt,
man.
led to a Cowboy field goal. Then they had the big play to Tutu Atwell, but couldn't get
What's
in the
up,
end
Quag?
zone.
He's going to thrill a minute here to
doing,
start
man?
this first half.
Did a lot, but no touchdowns for them. 3rd and 2 here.
Got a man read. They sent Skronik in motion. You see they got the bunch with the 3 over the top.
Stafford, Kupp, what a catch!
Big Kupp on the move. He is gone. He is gone. He is going to the end zone for the touchdown. Cooper Kupp. My goodness, 75 yards. 75 yards.
Dominating.
What's up, It's a Ting?
He knows it's man. He saw the motion of
Tyler
Scoreboard.
King,
He knows
what up,
Diggs
bro?
has him one-on-one. Diggs doesn't play a ton in the slot. That's a tough matchup. What can you say
Wow, what
about
a
Cooper
play.
Kupp? Just runs a real basic shallow cross. Diggs has no help inside, and Cooper Kupp run after the catch. Does the rest.
Oof.
75 yards for Cooper Kupp, his 4th score of the year. And the longest reception of his career.
And extra point
Extra
is
point
good,
is
and it's
up
a 1-point
and
game.
good.
Rams are up
Rams
10
have the lead. Look at
to
this
9.
catch by Kupp. And it wasn't just the catch, it was the run after. He just beat
There it is.
everyone. Cooper Kupp.
Cooper Kupp going to the house, 75 yards. Rams up by 1. Kwong, I had Dallas. It's a shootout now, though. It's just gonna be a shootout now. Diggs got cooked again. Yes, Diggs got cooked again. This is, I don't know. They got to figure it out back there, because if he keeps getting torched like this, it's gonna be a long night for the Cowboys. Ryan Devlin, yeah, I always hedge my parlays, and I try to keep it under 4, because my biggest issue is if I do like 5 or 6, I always get 5 right, and it's the 6th one that's I'm always off by. I'm always off by 1, so I hedge in like different ways. Oh, man. All right, guys, so 1,457 viewers, 275 likes. We need 225, guys. 225 now to get to that 500 mark. Make sure we're smashing that like, that thumbs up. We need 225 now to get to that 500 goal. Thanks for the support, guys. Thanks for being here. Much love. Shout out to the Wrench Gang. BB Yelene Gary has subscribed. Shout out to you. Welcome to the family. Thanks for subscribing to the channel. Is Dallas better off with Dak or better off without Dak? That's a hot take. Obviously every game is one the situational for Cooper Rush, right? If he can keep performing, that is him one step closer to obviously probably becoming the starting quarterback. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see what happens in this one. But for me, Cooper's still the top choice.
Got the lead, 10-9 here in this first half.
Yeah, the game within the game is always the fun part. Ben Skoranek, you see him here. He started over here by Kupp in motion. What that did, that gave him a pre-snap read, knowing it's man-to-man. He's got Kupp one-on-one with Trayvon Diggs. He knows that's immediately where he's going. Anytime a quarterback can use formation, in that case it was empty, no backs in the backfield, he can spread them out. He uses a simple motion. That's his pre-snap indicator to know what it's going to look like. One-on-one matchup, find my best player, and go.
All right,
now the Cowboys try to get their offense going. They've got just 38 yards
play
of total offense, and they get Pollard involved for just a yard.
Pollard's going to get 2 yards on the run.
It's got an injury update. Let's go down to Tom.
So they're going to have to try to get a little bit more involved, a little more going. At least Dalton Schultz being limited. Questionable to return with that knee injury, guys, that Greg pointed out. Banging. And believe me, when he came back to the bench, slammed the helmet down in frustration because he's already missed time due to the knee issues earlier in the season. Keep an eye out. Keep peace for them.
It sure is. I mean, this is a guy that caught 78 passes last
Dak
year.
Or
He's
Deshaun?
had a knee injury for most of this year.
I have to say Deshaun.
And we'll see how they do without him. They got a couple rookies behind him.
It's a more athletic quarterback. All right, second down.
Second down, 4-man pressure. Rush
Throws to the middle. That's a catch.
Across the 40.
CeeDee Lamb for 16 yards.
CeeDee Lamb out to the 43, and he's got 16 yards.
CeeDee Lamb, he's a guy that's really coming
Ryan,
on.
I've got the Bengals tonight.
They let Amari Cooper go. They trade him to Cleveland. They think he is their premier #1 guy. That's what they drafted him for. His production these last few weeks, he has really started
Cowboys
to look
get
like
the
that
ball
#1
after halftime.
receiver that Dallas believed he was. It was a big reason why they let Amari Cooper go.
1st and 10.
Pollard.
And off to Pollard, up the middle. He's still on his feet. He's gone. He's got blockers. He's going in for the touchdown. Pollard goes all the way. My good Tony Pollard, 57 yards. 57 yards. My goodness.
You want to have success against this Rams defense, you need to block number 99. But watch the job Zach Martin does on the other side, getting gains back. That's where it goes. You got to cut off 99, of course, Aaron Donald, and you got to be strong at the
Finally,
point of attack
we see some
with your
exciting
all-pro
running.
guard.
Let's go.
In that case, they do both. Pollard hits it, does the rest.
Dominating. 7-yard run for Tony Pollard. Cowboys fans were wondering when's he going to get more involved.
And extra point
extra
is
point
good.
up and good. We got a couple explosive plays back to back. First it was Kupp 75 and Pollard from 57. And
all right, that's going to take us to a quick commercial break. Dallas back up by 6 after the extra point. 6-point game. 16-10. Cowboys up. Good game. Good game. Quick shout outs. Deani Allen, Adolfo Castillo, Bobby Sims, and Doug Brooks all subscribed. Thanks a lot, guys. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the family. All right, guys. So we have 1,530 viewers, 295 likes. We need to get to 500, guys. 500 is the second goal. Make sure you are smashing that like, that thumbs up. We need 205 likes, guys, and that will get us to that 500 mark. Make sure you're smashing that like, that thumbs up. It is much appreciated, and I do thank you guys for the support. 205. Mark Collins, thanks a lot, man. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the family. What's up, Lazarus? Ask the audience. So who's better, guys? Drop it in the chat. Who's better, Dak, Prescott, or Deshaun Watson? Base your answers purely off playing ability and athleticism. Because I know how some of you guys get. Who's better, Dak Prescott or Deshaun Watson? Drop that in the chat. Thanks a lot, Chris Marlin. Much love, bro. Yeah, I said Watson, too. I mean, the general consensus looks like Watson.
59 to go in this first half. And they'll start on the 25. There's a lot of good that happened on that run, Greg.
Well, if you like O-line play, you're going to love this highlight. The key to zone, we got to be strong at the point of attack. That's why you have an all-pro at right guard. And you have to cut off the best player on the field. Backside cutoff,
Frank Marco, thanks a lot, man. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to
Martin
the family.
Get off the double team and then block all-pro
Much
Bobby
love.
Wagner. So not only does he block the tackle gains, he gets to Bobby Wagner. And a nice job there by McGovern. That's the key. You know, everyone always wants to look point of attack, and of course, the backside of the zone is where you get the big hits. Credit to McGovern there. It's a great job on the
all right, first and 10.
Cam Akers
Rams
back
ball.
in the game. Remember we showed you going in the tent for the concussion protocol. He's back in. He'll get it. Akers in deep
Akers
trouble, and he goes
loses
down for a
yards,
loss.
3
He
yards.
had
He's
no
going to
chance
lose 3 yards
on that
the
play.
run.
Diggy Zua came
Cowboys
in to make
defense
the tackle.
stepping up.
Akers got off to a strong start, but now he's had 3 straight runs that have gone backwards.
Finish him.
Yeah, the runs for loss. You know, we talked about that, but Dorrance Armstrong, what an impact he's made. Dan Quinn, we asked Dan, you actually brought it up last week getting ready to call the Washington game against Dallas, and I thought his quote was so interesting. He said, Dorrance Armstrong's versatility is his role on this team. We've seen it, blocking punts, forcing the strip sack. He's in the backfield there, forcing the tackle for loss.
Cooper
Second
Kupp's
and
in the
13
backfield now. Stafford goes over the middle. Higbee drops it.
Throw incomplete. Higbee couldn't hold on.
Just couldn't
Third
hold on.
and 13.
Well, this Rams offense, look, they were looking for explosive plays. We said that at the top of the show. Good news is for them, they've got a couple of them today, and one of them led to a touchdown, or was a touchdown. The other plays, though, have been not so explosive.
Yeah, it's kind of feast or famine, and that's to be expected. You know, you're kind of playing with fire a little bit up front. Got some moving parts, some lack of continuity.
Stafford on third, going far side. Catch is made, but a good tackle. Skoranek was there, but Anthony Barr
gets 6 yards.
over
It's
him,
going
and
to
they're
be
going to force a
a
3 and out.
3 and out.
Anthony Barr's been a quiet but a sneaky good addition now here in Dallas. He's kind of give them another option at playing off the ball linebacker. He's very good in coverage, but the biggest impact he makes is they can now free up Micah Parsons to play a little bit more along the defensive line, which you've seen him do more this year than he did last year in his Rookie of the Year season.
Well, Dixon had one blocked.
Dan, no real word on Tua yet. Just the fact that he's out on a week-to-week basis.
This one, no problem. Gets it off. Turpin calls fair catch, does so.
Thanks a lot, Richard.
As we'll be right
Much
back
love, bro.
after this message from State Farm.
And it's going to send us to a quick commercial break as the Cowboys get the ball back. So what do you think? Cooper Rush pass for a touchdown? What do you guys think? Drop it in the chat. Christopher Fromm says Cowboys, let's go. As we get this commercial break, guys, we need 159 likes, guys. We'll hit that 500. 159 likes, and we will hit that 500 like thumbs up goal. Thanks for the support, everyone. Thanks for being here. Sunday football. Let's go.
In this first half, Elliott back in the backfield, even after that Pollard big run. From the 23, give it to Elliott, cuts back.
Elliott
on
his move, big run,
first down.
First down, there we go.
Oh, we talked about those two big plays. Why don't we take a look at them for the Rams? The offense as a whole hasn't done much, but they've made them count. 75 yards to Cooper Kupp with that one-hander, and then just outraced everyone. I mean, look at that speed. And then here is Pollard just
showing his own speed.
Greg broke down how well the line blocked it, and then Pollard, we know about
Jordan
his speed.
Beaver, yeah, man.
Wide out in college.
Bengals Ravens coming up next.
That's what we got. And run it to Elliott. Cuts back again. This time a shorter game. He's going to pick up about 4. Well, Kellen Moore, it's interesting, right? You look at Kellen Moore, the offensive coordinator.
Much love to the Wrench gang. Thanks, man. Thanks for the support.
You know, think about it.
Phillip White, my day one,
Kellen
man.
Moore played. We know he played with Dak Prescott. He also played with Cooper Rush. I think people forget that because Moore, the end of his career, Cooper Rush was starting his career. That was 2017. Kellen told us, Coop kicked me out of the league.
Tomorrow we're doing Monday Night Football, Raiders, Kansas City. That's tomorrow night.
Going to run on second down to Elliott. So, we're talking about 2017. There's a flag on the play, too. Maybe we'll show you in just a moment after we unearth the penalty.
Holding. Offense number 73. 10-yard penalty. Repeat second down.
That's on Tyler Smith, the rookie left tackle.
You're going to see
Thanks a lot, Black
anytime
Zionist.
Again, he's blocked, and we've seen him struggle. Pass protection against Aaron Donald
Welcome
already
to the
once.
family.
But anytime the back bends back too far from where the offensive lineman expects, forces holds.
Here's what we were talking about, 2017. Look at all these Cowboys taking the field in the same quarterback room. And now, of course, Rush and Prescott, who knows, maybe back next week, healing from that thumb. He's been a big cheerleader. Which makes a big game against Philadelphia, but now it's Moore who's coaching them both. But he said it's been huge because we know how we think. We could say, hey, remember that game in 2019? This play, we're all on the same page. Here's Rush pressure. And down he goes.
Cooper goes down.
Aaron Donald again.
Aaron Donald, 9-yard loss.
Dominating.
Yeah, sometimes good coaching is just finding a matchup that you like. Right now, they really like Aaron Donald working there on the left side against Tyler Smith. At some point, Dallas is going to have to make an adjustment. They're going to have a tight end edge, a back help. That's tough sledding there for the young left tackle. We've seen Donald beat him now twice, but it's good coaching by the Rams to take advantage of a matchup. Kellen Moore's got to try to help his young tackle there.
Yeah, guess what?
Third
He's going to be over on that side again.
Yeah, but look what they have. They have a tight end here. Let's see if he helps.
3rd and 24. Rush just jumps underneath to Lamb. Gets a couple of blocks. Lamb's got a long way to go, and he's not going to get
13 yards
well,
back.
I guess after he gets a couple sacks and a couple holding penalties, you just throw like half the team over on that side to block Donald.
Yeah, they start with the tight end there, which affects his alignment. Right now, he's worried about chips. He's worried about, am I going to get chipped from the inside out or the outside in? And then when the tight end released into the route, then the back came over and he edged him on the outside. So it's good adjustment. It's something they're going to have to continue to do. You do not want to leave Aaron Donald on what they call the open end of the field, which means just a tackle.
Yeah, they've got the ability.
No help blocking outside of him.
Of course, his sack changed.
I think every team has the ability.
Rams
whether
are
or not the
expecting
coach
fake
can put it
here.
together.
Look where this guy is.
And they'll just do a punt like normal. Anger hits a rocket, too.
Ooh,
Powell way
nice
back.
punt.
Lets it go. And, boy, he got a penalty for that earlier in the game. At that time, no flag. That time was okay as the ball was into the end zone after the 67-yard punt.
All right, so it's going to take us another quick commercial break. Scores 10-16, Cowboys up as the Rams get the ball back. All right, guys. So we are at 1,603 viewers, 366 likes. We need 134 guys. 134 likes, 134 thumbs up, and that will get us to that 500 like thumbs up goal. Smash that like, that thumbs up, guys. It is much appreciated. Thanks for the support. 130 to go. 130 to go. Shout out to Darkstar for subscribing. Thanks a lot, man. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the family. This has the potential to be game of the year so far. I don't know. It's week 5. We got a lot of football. I think this Bengals-Ravens game is going to be crazy. And then tomorrow night we have the Chiefs and the Raiders. That one's going to be serious. Prime time. Red Zone? Nah, I mean, I had it like a long time ago, Jeff, but I have not really so much of a fan. Yeah, I still like literally watch like all the games on one screen and just like, you know, just like watching, like focusing on one and obviously just knowing the scores of the other. You guys, we are almost at this 500. We need 99 more likes and we will crush this 500 goal. 99 more likes, 99 more thumbs up. And we'll crush this 500 goal. Thanks for the support, guys. Thanks for being here. Yeah, you just don't get that excitement you know, watching the game by yourself. You can come watch the game with your boy Jay Reason and enjoy your chat. That makes it fun and interesting. And I wouldn't have it any other way.
Been a problem. But the Cowboys lead his Rams 16-10.
What's up, Ron?
3:21 to go in this first half. Stafford, Parsons was double teamed there, incomplete. That was dangerous. Higby was well covered by Sam Williams. Well, you know, Micah Parsons is kind of great, respecting great, said this, quote, "I'm hoping I can keep following in his footsteps and reach his level of greatness and success. I'm a huge fan of him. I hope I get his jersey in my man cave one day." Who knows, maybe at the end of this one, they'll do one of those jersey exchanges.
I remember, you know, as a young player, it's so cool to have guys that you can kind of emulate and guys that you can chase. And I remember when I came into the league.
All right, 2nd and 10.
And Gonzalez and Gates, and on the heels of Shannon Sharp. I mean, these guys pioneered the position.
Parsons coming on a blitz. He's picked up, and Stafford gets rid of it to Higby. Out to the 25, going to bring up a 3rd down and 5. We've seen Parsons lined up at some different spots today, including his traditional linebacker spot, too.
Yeah, you see he's going to do a lot of pre-snap motion. You know, something Dan Quinn told us on 1st and 2nd down, when they know the teams want to come out and run the ball, it's easier for him to pursue the ball as an off-the-ball linebacker in a more traditional middle linebacker role. And then you'll see here
3rd and 5
down,
at the
of
Rams
course, they
25.
want him rushing the passer. So his ability to do both, it's kind of a where's Waldo. You got to kind of find him, and you see they're trying to set their protections based off where he is.
Here he comes.
No pressure.
His sidearm throw.
Incomplete.
Diggs,
no flag.
Coverage on Skowronek,
and that's
that
a 3 and
time.
out.
And the Rams will have to punt it away.
See a lot of communication up front. They
Cowboys
took the whole
defense
slide
stepping up
to Parsons' side. Havenstein does a pretty good job holding up. He loses late. We saw Diggs line up on Cooper Kupp earlier. This time he has Ben Skowronek. He kind of came up a little lame there. Be curious what exactly happened, but the lack of success on 1st down is why the Rams continue to find themselves in these 3rd and must-pass situations.
Oh, it's a fake. Dixon.
It was a fake. They caught it. That's a 1st down.
It used to be Johnny Hecker doing that stuff.
What?
Now Riley Dixon says I can do it too. Danger Boss on the receiving end for 12 yards and a 1st down.
Look at Rams go with the fake.
Wow, what a gutsy
punt.
call. You're going to see the personal protector. He just slips out. What a gutsy call. You mentioned we've seen Heckler do this for years in this Ram uniform. Great job there by Riley Dixon, the punter. What a wow.
Ball was a little wobbly, but it got there.
He can throw it too. That's his 2nd career completion. And the Rams say we can't do it on 3rd, we'll do it on 4th. Their football, 2-minute warning.
We're at the 2-minute warning, guys. Rams, man, pulling out the tricks. It was risky, but it paid off. We've hit the 2-minute warning. Scores 10-16. Rams down by 6. They have the ball. 2 minutes left in the 2nd quarter. 2 minutes left before halftime. Took it out of the Chiefs playbook. Yeah, no, that was a gutsy call. It worked out though. So we'll see if they can capitalize off of it and convert. Shout out to Joshua Jimenez for subscribing. Thanks a lot, man. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the family. Yeah, it looks like Eagles in Arizona, 14-7. Eagles up, but Arizona has the ball. 3rd and 4 at their 28 right now. I'm assuming that's turning out to be an interesting one. You guaranteeing Detroit won't lose next week? I hope not, man. I can't. Yeah. I just knew for sure they would at least put up a fight against the Patriots, and nothing happened. It's terrible. Yeah, them being on a bye secures the victory. That will secure the victory. Jonathan, man, we're in the same boat, bro. I did some push-ups in between the Bills and this. I put like 50 in. But I gotta stretch. So halftime, I gotta stretch and walk around for sure. Because we still got one more game. That Bengals-Ravens game.
Cowboy Joe DeCamillis is the one who called it for the Rams now. You got all that?
Wow. I feel like I need a family tree.
I mean, you might. Big call, though. Rams keep the drive going. 2 minutes in first
Stafford
half.
on the run.
Flushed out. Can't find
he's
anyone
gonna throw it away.
Incomplete. So now why did it work after all that?
Yeah, so watch. 43, Jake Gervais. It's his job. This is called off the sideline. And then when they got all these guys up here, he keeps it on. If they're in any sort of punt safe where the defense has some middle linebackers, they have a check where they just kill it and it goes into a punt. That is only to be run versus a very specific look. They keep it green. Green means go. Leave it on.
So 2nd and 10.
Big gutsy call from deep in your own territory.
And now can they pay it off? 3 times.
Why do the Broncos have so many primetime games?
They can move.
Why?
Again, empty. Cup here in the bottom in the slot.
Pressure comes, set up a screen to Higbee, who gets taken down.
Higbee's going to get 5 yards, leading to a 3rd and 5.
Yeah, that's a check. He knew it was zone. Higbee's the widest receiver.
Thanks a lot, Mikey Thomas.
Cups in the slot.
Shout out to you, man. Thanks for subscribing. Shout out to Anon,
they just kind of
8,000
try to go
as
to an
well.
underneath little smoke screen
Welcome
there and
to
try
you
to get
guys.
run
Welcome
after
to
the
the
catch
family.
to try to make this a more 3rd and manageable down. Sean McVay is the master at giving his quarterbacks pre-snap reads to help speed up the decision-making process once the ball is snapped.
All right, 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5. Stunt coming. Picked up. Underneath.
Pass in the middle. Skoronix with the first down. 8-yard pass.
With the catch, but Stafford got it blocked up well. Now, under a minute ago, they do not use any other timeouts. They've got all 3 left.
At the Dallas 45. It's clock running.
Your timeout usage, you're more aggressive is once you cross the 50, so they're right at it.
Stafford, quick throw, far side of the field, and it's caught at the 45. I would think they would use a timeout now.
Yep.
And they will. That's going to be their first. With 37 seconds to go before halftime with Kurt Menefee. Kurt, what are you cooking up for us?
Coming up on the Verizon Halftime Show, we've got scores and highlights. Jimmy, what was that?
I paid the audio guy to spice up these promos.
I guess that's nice of you.
Yeah, and we'll see you at the half.
It's not better than mine.
Take a bow.
Not at all.
I love how Jimmy just spicing it up. You never know. We had Howie last week. Jimmy coming in.
Had a chance to go over to the studio this morning and spend some time with those guys. They are a blast. I'll tell you what. Jimmy Johnson's got more energy than any guy his age I've ever met. It's impressive.
Hello from the Guam. Go Cowboys.
So 2 timeouts
Shout
for
out
each
to
team
you, Mark.
remaining in this half. 2nd and 5
Thanks a
for
lot, man.
LA. Stafford. Parsons coming incomplete. That was dangerous. Jaron Curse was all over Tyler Higbee on the coverage, excuse me. And it'll bring him 3rd down.
He tried to go a little quick snap.
All right, so
Wasn't
3rd
really
and 5.
a cadence. Center kind of got up, got his hand on the ball, just kind of quick snapped it. Didn't slow Micah Parsons down. He came off the edge there on the right tackle, Rob Havenstein, and forced Stafford to get rid of that ball. Couple beats earlier than he would have liked.
By the way, Matt Gay, their field goal kicker, hit from here in pregame warmups. So they are in field goal range.
The way this game's gone, why not? Just let's see what else we can check off. Again, empty. We're going to take a timeout.
Timeout. All right.
Didn't like the scene. Well, the NLDS begins Tuesday with the Phillies advancing to take on the Braves, and the Dodgers are waiting the winner of the series between the Padres and the Mets. That final game 3 is tonight. Starts Tuesday on Fox and FS1. Check local listings for the Time Network. Can't wait to be back. They-Rod and Poppy and Frank Thomas and those guys. And I hope that our
Jonathan, how do you think I feel like,
will be in the
when you're streaming these games for 3 hours and nothing's going on, man, it's tough. It's tough.
I felt anxious.
Z is a diehard Mets
especially
fan.
during prime
Back
time.
in
Like,
the day,
come on.
and it's the Mets, so we thought dinner was going to get a more relaxed mood if they took a big lead, but of course they had the tying run at the plate, and it was a little dicey.
I asked him, I said, Z, is it always this hard? And he just looked at me and he said, always. I'm a fan of the Mets. I was like, all right, point taken, buddy.
There you go.
Well, they got the win, so he was happy.
All right, 3rd and 5, 34 seconds
Here we
ago,
go.
10th play of the drive. Stafford,
Pressure
throw
throw.
for Henderson, and it's overthrown.
incomplete.
Daryl Henderson
So
out
4th
there
and
against
4
Leighton Vander Esch.
at the Dallas
Couldn't connect.
44.
Well, let's see. Do they go for the field goal again? Gay had this range in warm-ups.
Yeah, the only concern here is, obviously it's a low percentage kick. If there was less time on the clock, you'd say, all right, let's kick it. The time, half will expire, but you don't want to risk, God forbid you miss it. It goes back to where the holder holds it. You'd be on the plus side of the field. Give this Dallas offense a time to steal some points. So I think punting it here.
Yeah, they're going to punt it.
Is the right play.
So give credit to Dallas. After that fake punt, they do not allow any points. And Dixon this time will just punt it away.
Fair catch.
The Cowboys
at
will have
the
it at the 11 with 23 seconds to go
for the Cowboys
in this first half. Think about the Rams. They got about 199 yards passing, but they had a 54-yard play and a 75-yard
I've got the
play.
Cowboys
So
in this.
outside of that, Dallas's D has done a pretty nice job. It's just the 2 big plays. It's really been it.
It was interesting. Right before that punt, Sean McVay, Joe DeCamillis, the special teams coordinator, they were both running down the sideline trying to get the officials' attention to call timeout. Not sure if they were reconsidering the decision or whatnot. The ball was punted before the official awarded the timeout.
Remember, Cowboys get the ball to start the second half. So not sure how aggressive they're going to be right here.
1st and 10.
Well, the answer is not very. He's going to run it to Elliott.
Elliott's going
Here's
to run.
what you were talking
a
about,
couple,
Greg
and that's
McVay.
going to take us down.
Joe
to
DeCamillo,
halftime,
special
guys.
teams right there.
All right, so that's going to be it. Score is 10-16. We're going into halftime here. Cowboys up by 6. When we come back, Cowboys get the ball back. All right, so I'm going to take a quick little breather here, stretch, order some food. Quick shout out to Pink1229 Libra for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the family. We are on halftime, guys. Halftime. And I will be back. Talk amongst yourselves. Hop in the chat. Oh, man. Not the chat hating on zebra cakes. Not the zebra cakes, though. I rock with zebra cakes. They're pretty good. They all right. They all right. All right, so scores around the league. We got San Francisco 17-9 against Carolina. Philly, Arizona 14-10, 4-point game. Philly's up. Oatmeal cream pies. Yo, I haven't had oatmeal cream pies since like, man, it's got to be since like 2005 or something like that. Like right around that time frame. Like fresh out of high school. Yeah, they don't make them like they used to. Listen, I remember when, and I mean, I'm not that old, but, or I'll say matured, not that matured, not that, you know what I'm trying to say. But I remember when the small chip bags were a quarter, right? We used to get chips for the quarter, and then they went up to 50 cents. And now those same bags are like 75 cents. And then like the medium-sized bags are like $2.29 now. It's absolutely insane. I remember you can get a Snickers bar for 50 cents. Honey buns were a quarter. Let's go back to those days.
Of the game. We've seen big special teams plays, of course, with the block punt and the fake punt. We've seen strip sacks. We've seen long runs, we've seen a little bit of everything. Yet in between, we see a lot of nothing
for a quarter.
Right? So I think the team that can kind of just balance it out a little bit and just settle in and have more consistency in their drives, more efficiency in first and second down. We've seen a lot of
Nutty
struggles
Buddies.
on first and second down.
Those
really
were like 10 cents at one point, right? They were like 10 cents back
so
in the
many
day.
punts in between the fireworks.
Yeah, touchdowns. Talking about big plays, 50-yard plays. See on that graphic. Rams had two of them. One of them was a 75-yard score
Boston
for Cooper
baked
Kupp.
beans.
Cowboys had one. That was a 57-yard touchdown run from Tony Pollard.
Orlando,
And
I don't know,
Cowboys
man.
will start
Them boys got roasted by the
with
Jets.
the football after they won the toss and deferred. Let's go down to Aaron.
Kevin, as you can imagine, head coach Sean McVay not
Thanks a
happy
lot,
with
Richard
the way
Ciccone.
this game started for the Rams, but very
Welcome to the
pleased with
channel.
the way they
Welcome
were
to the
able
family.
to settle in. Now, remember, when we talked to Sean McVay this week, he called it, and you guys just did too. He said we need to be better on these early downs, and that's what he
Man,
said
a
coming
dime,
out of
some
the
of
half.
that candy
He also
is
would like them
50
to
cents,
run
man.
the ball a little bit better. Over 30 yards isn't going to do it. He said he's also happy with his defense, just not that Tony Pollard touchdown run.
All right, here we go.
Yeah,
First and 10,
doubt,
Cowboys
Aaron, right?
up.
I mean, they've really started. They had some positive runs early, but nothing since. Right now, though, they're on defense, and it's Cooper Rush's turn to try and get this Cowboys offense going. Here's Michael Gallup, who makes the catch and has a
Gallup's
5-yard
gonna get
game. Meanwhile, the
5
Cowboys
yards.
have some other concerns despite them being in the lead, don't they, Tom?
Catch and
They
run.
do. Talking to Mike McCarthy coming out at half, really pleased with the defensive effort, but clearly an area of concern for the Cowboys. Take a look at the last player off going into the locker room at halftime. Micah Parsons clearly limping there, and the limp continuing as he makes his way back out for the start of the second half. Tightness in his groin, which developed at the end of that half. He is expected to go, but certainly have to keep an eye on that, guys.
Here's Pollard. We will, Tom, when they're back on defense.
Pollard, hard running.
Works his way out about a
He's gonna
yard
get
short
4
of a first down.
3rd and 1.
Before he's knocked down by Robert Rochelle. Well, that brings up an interesting thing when Dallas is back on defense. We'll see how they respond without him. Meanwhile, if you're the Cowboys fan sitting at home, you're saying, wait a second, Tony Pollard's got a 57-yard run. Why doesn't he get it more? It's only his 3rd carry.
Yeah, and I think at this stage, right, I think Zeke has a lot of value. I think he's very good running between the tackles, down on the goal line, short yardage situations. But Tony Pollard is the big playmaking player in the backfield. Not quite
Third
sure.
and 1.
Give it to him here. It is Pollard, and he's got
Pollard
a first down.
gets
Good news
through
for
for
Dallas,
that
too,
1
on that
yard.
play is Dalton Schultz. Here he is.
First down.
Right there, number 86, back on the field. We saw him with that knee injury earlier.
Thanks a lot,
We
Slim.
came into today talking about Cooper
Much
Rush,
love.
3-0 as a starter replacing Dak Prescott this year. Overall, he's won his first 4 Cowboy starts. That's never happened in franchise history. Just 6 of 9 for 54 yards. The offense has been quiet. They've been helped by the defense to set up their points.
Here we go.
Then they had the big
10.
run.
Rush in the shotgun.
Blitz coming. Rush in
Blitz.
trouble. He is down.
Rush gets
How did he hold
racked
on to it?
from the back.
Jalen Ramsey with the sack.
Ramsey. Wow.
Well, you mentioned Zeke Elliott. His big role is pass protection. You're going to see Pollard. He's in there. Watch Jalen Ramsey come off the edge. Pollard's got to see that.
Nobody
right?
was
That's
there.
a strength that Zeke
No
Elliott
help.
has. He's a fantastic pass protector. Pollard not quite
Left
as
the
well.
quarterback to get destroyed.
It's just a simple nickel off the edge. The back's got to see that.
2nd and 18.
Going to run a little option here, and Rush is not much there. And it's a good point, Greg, because think about in Rush's success, 3-0 these last 3 weeks, he hasn't really been touched, and he's only been sacked 2 times. There's a lot different story today. 3rd time sacked, he's been pressured a lot.
Absolutely, and this is a very basic pass protection scheme. They're just bringing Jalen Ramsey's lined up over CeeDee Lamb. It's kind of right on cue. You said, why do we see so much of Zeke? Because he has such a good presence back there when he doesn't just have the
3rd and 15.
ball. Tony Pollard, not quite to the same level.
3rd and 15. It's a 4-man rush. Cooper
Deep
Rush
throw.
going deep for Gallup.
That's a catch.
Is he in?
That is a catch. 26 yards.
Michael Gallup with a great catch right on the sidelines. It was good for 26.
What?
They're going to go hurry up here to try to beat the challenge.
Dak
Let's see if we can
could
see
never.
his feet. Right, left, absolutely. That's incredible footwork on the sideline. They don't have to go. They don't have to go fast. They'd love Sean McVay to challenge this.
They do go fast. No flag on the challenge. Here's Elliott with a good
run for Elliott.
Inside the 35. Good ball from Rush.
Yeah, and this was actually really good coverage here by Darion Kendrick. He pushes him wide. He's out on the sideline.
Beautiful catch.
Kendrick
Ball
kind
on
of
the
loses
money.
the ball in the air, but look at the footwork. He catches the ball with his body over the white. But
You can't ask for a better
job
play.
dragging
You cannot
that
ask for a
inside
better
foot. It's exactly how you teach it. Plant your first foot, drag your second foot.
Gallup came
Second
back
and
last
2.
week from an ACL injury, had an impact, had a touchdown, drew a couple of pass interference penalties. Big one there. 2nd and short. Elliott is dropped.
Elliott's going to lose 2 yards.
Great
3rd
Canes
and
with a
4
nice
now.
play in the backfield. That'll bring up 3rd down.
Yeah, typically when you're running an inside run, you want to start with blocking the
Quick
nose
shout
guard.
out to
Lined up over the
Tamra
center.
Vasquez
Center Tyler
for the
Biadasz, left guard.
$5
Tom
Cash
McGovern
App
kinda had some
donation.
mixed signals
Thanks a
there,
lot,
but
Tamra, for the
center went
$5
right,
Cash
left
App
guard went
donation.
left, and
Much love.
Raheem Morris has this defense playing pretty well overall.
3rd and 4.
Got a 3rd down coming up. Elliott's in the game as a wide receiver at the top of your screen. 3rd and 4.
Rush
in
on the
trouble.
move. Quick
Jump
pass.
shot. Lamb's got it for
Caught.
a first down.
First down, but there is a flag.
Well, let's see what this is on.
I think it's going to be offensive pass interference.
Oh, man. Come on.
Oh, no, they're calling it.
Prior to the pass, holding. Defense number
On the
36.
defense.
Penalties decline.
Decline.
Result of the play. First down.
First down, Cowboys.
Yeah, there was-
Grant Haley.
They were kind of running like a little stack pick. Let's take a look here. Yeah, he grabs him. Yeah, he's grabbing him. That's a good call. I thought they were going to call him kind of interfering there with Jalen Ramsey. They use that stack. They call it a switch release. They use it as kind of running interference when they know it's man coverage. And live, I thought they thought it was kind of an illegal run, but upon second look, that's a good call.
10th play of the drive. Elliott on the tail.
Elliott up the
across
middle.
25.
And he's going to get 3 yards.
He's got 3 more yards. Pretty good drive put together here by the Cowboys. And just think, after that Ramsey sack, and they were backed up here, so add that into the mix. It's been their best drive of the day. They had the touchdown, obviously, but that was all Pollard on the big run.
Here we go, 2nd and 7.
Getting him into the right run check here.
Elliott again.
Elliott
in Aaron Donald and company.
Gets 2 yards. 3rd and 5.
Picks up 2, so a 3rd and short coming up.
Yeah, and for people at home watching, I think you can't take for granted. You know, we're so used to seeing the veteran guys, you know, doing a lot of checks at the line of scrimmage, the long-time established veteran players. But for a player like Cooper Rush, who has limited experience now, just making his 5th start, the amount of responsibility they give him, that was a great example there. Move CeeDee Lamb in, fit him in the run fit, make some checks. You see him doing it again here.
All right, 3rd and 5.
3rd down, Rush over the middle.
His throw is almost picked.
Bobby Wagner. Long-time Seahawk, first-year Ram, and born right here in Englewood. That's an aware play to bring up 4th down. That's going to be a 4th
and 5.
Yeah, one of the smartest guys I've ever had the privilege of playing with. Just 1 year in Seattle, but he has seen it all. Great zone dropper, has a great feel for the game. You saw him there trying to just throw a little what they call a snag route, just like a little sit right at the 1st down marker. Bobby Wagner's reading Cooper Rush's eyes. Able to force the field goal.
40-yard field goal attempt from Brett Maher. And again, Matt Overton, the new
yards.
snapper today.
And the kick is good.
And good.
And that is going to put the Cowboys up 19-10.
After that first missed extra point, the long snapping has been perfect. And the Cowboys add on to their lead. It's 19-10.
That's going to take us to a quick commercial break. Quick shout-outs. What we got here? M. Sommer 20111. Lovable Poppy. Sean Boyer. Matthew Hilker. And Jacob Gaming Rockholt subscribed. Thanks a lot, guys. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the family. Thanks for being here. Much love. All right, guys. So we have 1,538 viewers, 463 likes. We need 37 more likes, 37 more thumbs up to get over this 500 goal. Make sure you're smashing that like, that thumbs up, guys. We need 37 to get to this 500. Thanks for the love. Thanks for the support, guys. Keep it going. And field goals aren't going to win it, but Cowboys has a 9-point lead, so that's a 2-possession game, 2-score game. Melissa Taylor says, can you get my son? Oh, okay. From Melissa Taylor, huge shout out to Dylan Taylor. It is his 12th birthday. Happy birthday, Dylan. Shout out to you, man. Happy 12th. Hope you enjoy your day. Much love. Yo, Indy did win with all those field goals. That is for sure. Indy did win with just field goals, no touchdowns. Shout out to you, Poppy616. Good look, man. Thanks for the love. Thanks for the support.
Dan Quinn, he's really done an amazing job. I mean, they were historically bad 2 years ago.
All right, here we go.
Last year they were excellent, and this year they're off to a roaring start. But now, as Tom told you, maybe without Micah Parsons for the rest of the day. Well, Parsons is just riding the bike to keep warm.
Thanks a lot, Lambie.
There he
Welcome
is
to
with
the
helmet
channel.
and I don't know if you call that hopeful or what you want to call that. You've been in that situation.
Yeah, so, soft tissue injuries. And you mentioned Tom say it was a a groin strain or groin tightness, whatever you want to classify it as. Typically, soft tissue stuff is hard. It's hard for guys like that, or they're built on their athleticism and their movement skills. He's not out there right now. Those are typically a little more difficult to play through.
Play action. Stafford is on the move.
Can't find anybody. At Higbee, I think, didn't see him, and now he's just going to run out of bounds. So we're talking about Parsons. I wonder if this is where he got dinged here, Greg. Let's see. Kind of an awkward stop. He's trying to stretch it out. And, who knows? It could have been lingering, and that really did it. But, you know he's going to be wanting to get back in the game.
Quick shout out to Sam Rockholt.
Right? I mean, you don't want him
it's
to
his
really
5th birthday today. Happy birthday, Sam Rockholt.
Stands around, the worse it's going to get.
Hope you enjoy your 5th birthday. Much love.
Swinging out to Henderson, who's got a block. Henderson kind of ran right into Diggs there.
Henderson is going to get 5 yards.
I thought he had an inside route.
Run 3rd and 5.
Cooper Kupp was out front.
Hey, Parsons coming in the game.
Yeah, they're going to try to keep him on 3rd downs. That was another thought. Do you kind of save the wear and tear? He's still obviously limping. I'm going to be curious to see how he rushes here. But listen, great players have a uncanny ability to play through things. We've seen that and documented that over the years. Keep him in the 3rd down pass rush role, play to his strengths. We see him lined up here at the top of the screen.
Here we go, 3rd and 5.
On a 3rd and 5. Stafford throws.
Caught. And that's a first down.
Had to break a tackle first from Anthony Brown.
Higbee for 10 yards.
He picks up the first down.
Yeah, Tyler Higbee's been a little quiet today, but the start of this season, Higbee and Kupp have really dominated the target share. I actually watched, my eyes were on Micah Parsons, and when he came off the ball, he looked pretty good. I know he's limping in between plays and on and off the sideline, but I'll tell you what, when that ball was snapped, he still had a little juice.
All right, 1st and 10.
I think you're right. They're going to use him on pass rush downs. He's out of the game right now. Here's Stafford. He's got a lot of time looking. Now he's going to double off to Henderson. Cuts upfield up across the 45. He's going to get there by Trayvon Diggs. And a pick of 6. We'll start Saturday strong with a huge Big Ten showdown. Numbers 5, Michigan, taking on number 10, Penn State. Director Rich Russo, we got to comment down on that thing's on. Big Noon Saturday starts with Big Noon Kickoff pregame crew live from Ann Arbor at 10 a.m. Eastern, and then it's Penn State, Michigan, Saturday at noon on Fox. Cam Akers back in the game. Started running the ball
2nd and
41 rushes. His last 3 runs, though, have been all negative runs. They get that going again. 2 Akers. Again, tough sledding. Dante Fowler is there first.
I hope people at home are enjoying as much as I am watching. Number 18, Ben Skoranek. We pointed it out a few times, his ability to come play in the backfield. He just took on Trayvon Diggs.
Offense is
I hope people have enough appreciation
down a little
for
bit.
how hard what he's doing is. Watch. He's coming in same foot, same shoulder, low, pushing. He ends up on his back. He's fighting and clawing. Now he's going to go out and empty and line up in the slot and try to win one-on-one.
Stafford's in the shotgun.
On 3rd down, pressure. Stafford gets away. Looking, throwing, caught. Higbee's got a first down. Stafford with some good little footwork there in the pocket to make that happen.
Oh boy, did he ever. He kept that one alive. We've seen them do this empty. Look how spread out Dallas's defense is. They only rush 3. That gives them a little extra time. A little overhand, little dart. Just a little flick of the wrist. Watch Higbee just keep working.
What do you guys think here? You think Rams get a touchdown out of this series?
Nice job using his body there.
What do you think in the chat,
exactly
guys?
A big window, was it? No. Made it work. Good drive, L.A. Stafford way back.
Deep pass.
Incomplete. A little underthrown for Cooper Kupp. We were wondering if we were going to see Trayvon Diggs on Cup one-on-one a lot today. I haven't really seen it, at least, for the naked eye.
Yeah, we saw it on the touchdown, right? We saw it early on the touchdown, and you're exactly right. Since then, there hasn't been many. And, whether that was the adjustment coming in or whether that was the adjustment after the long touchdown, but oftentimes what defensive coordinators, the dilemma they face is, if I have a shutdown corner, is it better for me to put him on the opposing team's #1 weapon, or do I put him on their #2 weapon and use some of my coverage?
Shout out
and
to
plants and double teams
TBE
to
Trucking
take away
for the
someone like
$5 super chat donation. Thanks a lot, TBE Trucking. You have earned yourself a wrench. Thanks for the $5. Thanks for the support.
Yes.
Much love.
And so the Rams call their first timeout. We will as well. Cowboys with a 9-point lead. LA on the move.
All right, that's going to send us to a quick commercial break. Score is 10-19. Cowboys still up. Rams driving 2nd and 10 at the Dallas 46. All right, guys. So 1,702 viewers, 506 likes. The next like goal, guys, is 1,000 likes, 1,000 thumbs up. We need 494 likes, 494 thumbs up, guys, and we'll hit that 1,000 mark. Smash that like, that thumbs up. It is much appreciated. I do want to thank all you guys for the support on this NFL Sunday. Next game coming up, it's going to be your Bengals and Ravens. I will be streaming that game next, so you don't have to go anywhere. Keep it locked in. Make sure that you do subscribe. I will be streaming the Bengals and Ravens next after this game. Richard Ford. So I actually started streaming a long time ago, and it was I'll just say it was a less conventional way that was allowed. And let's just say I learned about the rules and what you can and can't do. And it's been 2 years strong now. It's been 2 years strong. So you go through the bumps and the bruises. You read the laws or the guidelines. And yeah, it's been 2 years strong now. Kings, Queens, I'm going to give you a shout out. Welcome to the family. Along with Pete Lopez, Kimberly Garcia, Junior Sosa, and RCT281. Shout out to all you guys. Welcome to the family. Also the Whitaker family and Craze Knives. Welcome to all you guys. Thanks for subscribing. Welcome to the family. Junior Sosa all the way from Brazil. That's what I'm talking about, man. Thanks a lot, Richard. Much love, Mohammed, as we get back to it.
And listen, no pressure certainly helps, doesn't it? 192 yards and a touchdown. 2nd and 10 here for the Rams. 8th play of this
King
drive.
Queens, me too, yo.
Quick throw outside.
We're in the same boat.
Who gets stuck immediately by Anthony Brown.
Trying to set up one of those little tunnel screens. The offensive linemen are trying to get out in front. It's really hard to run unless there's a big cushion. The space between the corner and the wide receiver. See the Rams here trying to go hurry up between 2nd and 3rd down. Keep Dallas.
Here we go, 3rd and 11.
Yeah, 3rd and long. Cups on the top of your screen. Again, he's matched up with Brown, not Diggs. Pressure up the middle.
Pressure.
Coming.
Stafford goes down, and he's sacked. He's going to lose 11 yards.
I guess he's okay. I guess the strategy of just coming in on 3rd down is working out good.
Finish him.
See, they use Micah Parsons and DeMarcus Lawrence on the same side. Lawrence flushes Stafford to his right.
Thanks a lot, Darius. Welcome to the channel.
See him, he's dealing with chips. He's dealing with edges. Just keeps chasing and pursuing.
I guess he had his helmet in his hand because he was going to play again.
I guess so.
We asked ourselves that question. That was the reason.
Kick
and he
goes
delivers
to
a sack,
about the
and
8
Dallas will get the ball back.
for Dallas.
Cowboys up by 9. Late third quarter, they've got it again with Cooper
Take us
Rush
here
in
to
control.
Quick little commercial break as Dallas gets the ball back. Score still locked in at 19-10. Dallas ball at their 4 when we come back. More quick shout outs. We got BSBN TV, Ahmed, Omen, Mrs. Strange, and TW all subscribed. Shout out to you guys. Welcome to the channel. Thanks for being here. Parsons the next Lawrence Taylor. I like that. I like that. I don't got a problem with that. I think so. I think somebody's got to do it. Somebody's got to show some grit, determination, you know. Become that next Lawrence Taylor, that next Bruce Smith, you know. Boy's definitely balling. Parsons is definitely next up, if you will. Junior says, can the Rams still win this? Yeah, man, anything's possible. You know, Matt Stafford just got to look up the field. Stop being scared in that pocket. That man is scared back there. He feels the defense's breath. He just crumbles. He's got to, you know, be calm back there and make plays. That's all. BSBN TV, no problem, yo. Much love. Thanks for being here. All right, guys. So we have 1,737 viewers, 577 likes. We need 433 to get to that 1,000. 433 likes, guys. 433 thumbs up gets us to that 1,000 mark. Make sure you're still smashing that thumbs up. It is much appreciated as we are on the road to 1,000 likes, guys. Thanks for the support. NFL Sunday, your Cowboys and Rams.
They've had some historic games. They've met in the postseason before. And two of the better teams in the NFC. But right now, it's Dallas with a 19-10 lead late in this third quarter. They go with Rush, handing off to Pollard.
And Pollard pushes for 6 yards
from the run. 10 to the 11. You know, it's pretty amazing. You know,
2 minutes and 34 seconds.
You talked earlier in the game about Cooper Rush and the job he's done. You said sometimes he's driving the bus, but even when he's not, he's always in the front seat. But if your backup comes in and wins 3 games and is potentially on the hook to go 4-0, I mean, you can't possibly ask for anything better than that.
Absolutely. That's why every team in the league, right, is trying to find that balance. How much can we afford to play a backup? God forbid we need them. But then when you pay a guy minimum or you have a journeyman and they come in and lose and you get mad.
Going to flip it here. It's going to be a short game. Well, meanwhile, Dallas fans are wondering when Dak Prescott's going to play. Tom Rinaldi, what do you got?
Had the chance to spend a couple of minutes with Dak pre-game. Very first thing he did in that conversation, guys, stick his hand out, shake my hand, look me in the eye with a smile and say, how's my grip feel? I'll tell you, it felt pretty strong. We ended the conversation the same way. He said day-to-day, no real updates, but certainly no discernible swelling that I could see in that thumb, and the grip plenty strong enough, certainly on my hand.
Yeah, you know he wanted everybody to know he's about ready to go. Third down. They run it. They get it with Pollard sprinting through across the 20, and Wagner hauls him down.
Dallas.
We do have a penalty flag, so hang on.
Holding. Offense number 89.
Coming back. 3rd and 8.
Pass it into the goal. Repeat 3rd down.
It's on the rookie Peyton Hendershot, the tight end. And so forget that first down.
You can see Hendershot. Sometimes the blocks in space are the hardest. Kind of disconnect. Yeah, you see that right arm kind of wrapped around the back of his shoulder. Anytime you take a defender to the ground and kind of like a wrestling grapple,
thanks for the support, man. Thanks for the love. For real. It means a lot to me.
So instead of a first, it's a 3rd down and 8.
There we go.
Blitz coming. Gets
quick
rid of it
pass.
quickly, far side Gallup.
And that is your Rams defense stepping it up.
After the penalty, the Rams D makes a play.
That's a 3 and out.
Comes back to be a costly penalty. You know, instead of converting, getting a new set of downs, take the penalty now, and Dallas is forced to punt. Nice job there by Haley. We've seen both these teams try to use that quick wide receiver kind of screen, but not to much prevail.
Quick 3 and out.
So Brian Anger, Pro Bowl punter, will punt from his own end zone here. And Powell back deep to return it. Good opportunity for
where
LA.
it gets interesting. Let's see if
Powell
the Rams
does have
can
one
cash
punt return
in.
touchdown. High, short kick, though. Powell runs up. Look at this, head of steam. Down
Wow,
the 30.
they're already at the 30.
So a short kick, and Powell went racing
Terrible
forward,
kick.
and the Rams couldn't ask for better field position. Just a 35-yard
Terrible
punt
kick.
and a 15-yard return.
You see 29, C.J. Goodwin, he loses track of the returner. His eyes are on the guy blocking him, the hold-up player out on the gunner. He just completely loses Powell. They do a nice job. They double team off the left side. Watch, he just keeps chasing the blocker, the opposing player for the Rams, and kind of just loses track.
Yeah,
and
that was a terrible kick.
Rams are golden here.
Rams are at the
30.
29.
Anger's had a bad punt 2 weeks in a row now. He shanked one last week.
They're in great
now
position
a
to
golden
score.
opportunity for LA from their own 29. Cooper Kupp looking to throw it. Kupp going deep. Has a man incomplete. He tried to get it to Cam Akers. A little underthrown.
Yeah, typically, if you know that ball's underthrown, come back
Yeah,
and
you
be
go
real
towards
strong
it.
and
Like, what are you
aggressive and at
doing?
least get the PI call. Kupp underthrows it. Now watch, put your foot in the ground and go up strong. Get that contact. Nice job by Donovan Missile trying to avoid him, but
You got to do better
it's a
than
wide
that.
receiver versus a running back. I understand they're not used to that, but that should be a PI. But a nice job by Wilson avoiding it.
All right, here we go.
Now it's Henderson.
Hand off to Henderson.
Strong run, Darrell Henderson,
And
but a
he's
penalty
gonna run
flag, so hang on.
7, but there's
Down
a
to the
flag.
23, and that one may be coming back as well.
Shout out to you, Zeferino Vega.
Holding. Offense number 18. 10-yard penalty. Huge second down.
Hate to tell you,
Second
those
and
are guys
20 now.
screwing
They
it.
push back
I
to
saw
the
it happen
Dallas
live.
39.
Donovan Wilson, we just said nice job there protected on the double pass. He just beat him right inside across his face. Skoranek kind of just tackled him. Take a look. He's just going to shoot this gap. He's just going to tackle him to the ground. He always got to protect inside. He probably got to go with the O-line a little bit more. He's got to step with his inside foot.
I've never seen you so excited after watching tape talking about a fullback before.
It's just fun to talk about something different. You know, it's fun to talk about something you don't see every day.
Second and 20.
Again, just realize how special some of these athletes are.
And they won't get the playoff. That'll take us to the end of the third quarter. Rams have some work to do.
All right, so that's going to take us here to the fourth quarter, guys. Score is 10-19. And the Rams have the ball at the Dallas 39, second and 20 after we come back. Heading into the fourth quarter. I think they punch it in. We have ourselves a close game, guys. 1,984 viewers, 621 likes, guys. We need 379 to get to that 1,000. I just need 379 of you to smash that like, smash that thumbs up, and we will crush that 1,000 goal, guys. Smash that like, that thumbs up. It is much appreciated, and I do thank each and every one of you for the support. Let's keep it going. It's flag show now, right? They're trying to figure out who they want to take this thing. Gold the best. Bills Mafia in the house. Yeah. Spam and ramen? Yo, what are y'all talking about? Bananas? What is going on in the chat? Yo, what are y'all talking about? All right, we're in a quick commercial break, guys. Scores around the league. San Francisco 30-12 Carolina. Philly and Arizona 17-10. The Eagles still holding that lead. So Arizona's at their 19, 2nd and 1. One-score game. 20 seconds left in the third quarter for them. We're heading into the fourth quarter. 2-score game. Nah, you guys are good. It's all good. I'm just messing around. Shout out to Joseph Warren for subscribing. Thanks a lot, Joseph. Welcome to the family. As we get back to it.
LA, so of course you see some stars out of the game on the field and off the field. Fourth quarter, the Rams this year have been absolutely dreadful. I mean,
what's up,
that doesn't make any sense with the Super Bowl champs.
Up, bro?
Yeah, typically that's not a stat you see with a premier quarterback like Stafford. That's surprising.
Well, they're looking for a lot better result today. They start the fourth down by 9. Stafford back to throw it. He's got time. Can't find anyone. Now he's got a completion just inside the 40 to Allen Robinson, but that's not going to get much at all.
Robinson, 3rd and 19.
Robinson. Oh, it's interesting with him, Greg. He came over. This is a guy that had some monster years in Chicago back in his early days in Jacksonville. He got a 3-year deal, and he's been pretty invisible in this offense so far. That he hasn't found the sink, the right thing going.
He has. And you mentioned this is a guy that's been really productive in his career. You know, not just once. You know, he's had 3 really good seasons. Chicago just,
here we go,
just hasn't been a good fit. Stafford's got to be smart
here. A short play just to get him in
field goal range. Be smart.
Pressure. They get it out. Here's Robinson. Looks for a block.
And Robinson's going to make it to about the 30.
Down to around the 32, which makes it certainly a makeable field goal. And down by 9, you'll take it all day as an opportunity for Matt Gay.
Yeah,
well,
McVay
they needed
kind of made the
field goal
decision
regardless
for Stafford there, kind of sacrificed having an option of going deep and just let's make this kick a little closer here for our kicker and try to make this thing a 1-score game.
What's
Gay's
up,
got
Zan?
a 29-yarder so far here today.
Hammock, what's up? Thanks a lot, James Woodley.
It'll be a 51-yard attempt.
Kick is no good.
And it's no good. His first miss of the year. Comes at a pretty big time. Cowboys take over and still.
Kick is no good. The Rams just don't want it today. This is wild.
He thought he was in control. How wrong he was.
Yeah. Oh, man. Kick is no good. We're still locked in at 10-19. Aaron Donald about to go crazy. Yes, I mean, that Rams defense, they've been doing their job. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Man. Shout out to Carrie Pickroad and The Real for subscribing. Thanks a lot, guys. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the family. How you doing, Carrie? Thanks for being here. All right, guys, so 1,999 viewers, 669 likes. We're still trying to get to that 1,000. We need 230, guys. 330 tired. 330 likes, guys. 330 likes gets us to that 1,000. Thanks for the support. Stafford's playing like he used to back in Detroit. You know, and it's weird because he shows up. He's so, you know, hit or miss. Here's a hot take. Who's better? Russell Wilson or Baker Mayfield at this point?
Andrews, Tom Rinaldi, Mike Pereira, Greg Olson. I'm Kevin Burkhardt. Our entire
Thanks a
NFL
lot, John.
Fox crew.
Welcome to the channel.
As Cooper Rush trying to go 4-0 in the absence of Dak Prescott this year. He's got a 9-point lead to work with. And good field position. Donald coming on the rush. Throws incomplete. Knocked down nicely by Haley.
2nd and 10.
So we're looking at these cornerback wide receiver
Rams
matchups
defense
today, wondering how many times Jalen Ramsey would be on CeeDee Lamb. Hasn't been a ton. As you see in those 7 routes, just 1 catch for 9 yards.
Kwong, I got the Cowboys in
got 4 catches for 42 yards.
Game started.
Quite honestly, the Dallas offense hasn't had to do a lot because their defense once
Joseph
again has
Burnett,
been
no problem,
pretty awesome.
man. Thanks
Take
a lot.
away 2
Thanks for the
explosive
support.
plays for the Rams.
Shout out
and
to
their
you
offense
guys.
hasn't done much.
I got the Bengals for tonight, late night game.
Elliott brings up 3rd down.
No, I don't hate the Rams at all.
Yeah, we saw Dallas's defense kind of come up big there on that sudden change following
They're
the
just
bad
not playing
punt
like they
and
want to win.
The return, getting the ball at the 30. The Rams need their defense now to answer. Dallas right short of midfield, got a 3rd down chance to get off and get your offense back on the field. They've got a spark. They've got to be the spark of this Rams team if they want to cut this thing here, cut this down, this lead shorter here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, I got the Bengals in the late night game, the Sunday night game, which is the next one I'm streaming. Bengals Ravens.
Rush throws. He's got a completion to Lamb. Now he lost the ball.
Incomplete.
Out of bounds. It's incomplete.
And that's a 3 and out for
Lamb
this
had it. He
Rams
just couldn't
defense.
finish the catch, and it's 4th down.
They teach defenders. You see Grant Haley outside here, zone turn. They teach him you got to fight and rake all the way to the ground. Don't ever
Rams
stop.
defense
Watch Bobby
stepping
Wagner
up.
gets lined up on the center. Biotish. That hit. Nice job there by Cooper Rush. He stayed in the pocket, made a great throw. But credit Grant Haley there. Seen him make a few nice plays here today. And that was a big one there on the sideline. Ripped that ball out.
Rams had to have a stop, and they
Brian
get it.
Chill, no
Force
problem,
a
man.
3 and out.
Thanks for the support, guys. Thanks for the love.
Anger to punt.
All right, back to the Rams. Turned into a punt fest.
Fair catch right around the 10.
Fair catch at the 10.
12:33 to go. Can the Rams get some offense going?
Going to lead us back to another quick commercial break timeout. As the Rams get the ball back, we'll see if Matthew Stafford's ready to cash in to the end zone, hopefully. Quick shout-outs. We have James Cowan, Casper the Ghost, Donald Williams, and Hawk Rocker 12s Go Hard. Thanks a lot, guys. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the family. All right, so we're at 2,204 viewers. Guys, 702 likes. We are so close to this 1,000. We need 298. 298 likes, 298 thumbs up, and we will hit this 1,000 mark. Shout out to you guys. Let's make that happen. Smash that like, that thumbs up. Sunday Night Football is next. Bengals Ravens. I will be streaming, so make sure you lock it in and make sure you do subscribe. Much love, guys. Prince Caesar, we gotta keep it clean, bro. Keep it clean, bro. I know y'all be getting hyped. We gotta keep it clean, though. All right, so scores around the league, 17-17. Philly and Arizona are tied up. 9 minutes and 43 seconds left in the fourth. Philly and Arizona tie ball game, 17 apiece. San Francisco holding down that 2-score lead, 30-15. Looks like Jimmy G's going to walk away with the dub on that one. Worst signing in history with Broncos? With Russ? Yeah, I would say they gave him too much money. That's for sure. That's for sure.
We've seen two plays.
Yeah.
You know, we were doing some rough math there at the break, and about 50% of their offense today has come on the two long plays. Both in the first half, and that was the first question you asked me to start this broadcast, and here we are in the fourth quarter. And
all right, here we go. 1st and 10 for the Rams.
All of us and Sean McVay are trying to still search for that answer.
Well, they still have time, but it's starting to run out. Down by 2 scores, trying to get the run game going. And that run game, which started out on a positive note, has been non-existent.
No gain on the run,
really for the last 2.5 quarters.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see him kind of change it up, try to pick up the tempo, pick up the pace a little bit, try to find some early rhythm. They find themselves in so many second and longs.
Jacob, in this game, I'm a fan of the Cowboys.
Really had no real success on first down. See him changing the pace a little bit here.
Four-man rush. Stafford has
throw.
Good tackle there. Trayvon Diggs is on him, brought him down short of the first down. And now there's an injured Ram.
Short of the first down here. 7 yards.
Oh, there's a couple injured players down
there. 2 injured players,
David
one
Edwards,
for each
who had
team
been
down.
out, the left guard, and that's DeMarcus Lawrence. Man, that doesn't look so great. Stafford, I think, got hit on that play, too. You see there.
You saw DeMarcus Lawrence kind of have a little friendly fire. I didn't see exactly what happened to David Edwards.
Not good.
Yeah, they weren't necessarily against her. I think Edwards just kind of may have hit the head there. I don't know. Hard to tell.
How you doing, Juanita?
Timeout. We hope both players are all right.
Shout out to Juanita Johnson. Thanks for being here. Welcome to the channel.
COVID-19.
Right.
Some people get it, and
we don't need the commercials. All right. We're in a quick commercial break. More quick shout outs. Sydney Butler and Death Deal A subscribed. Thanks a lot, guys. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the family. Yeah, this is turned into a punt fest now, but Rams do have the ball back. 11 minutes and 57 seconds left in the fourth. A pick six would be nice. What do you think, Micah Parsons pick six, take it to the house? Or is Matt Stafford gonna gain some confidence in the pocket and get a touchdown? Yeah, I didn't expect the Rams to struggle as well, Dean. You being Super Bowl champions, you guys played the way that you did last year. But there's been so many changes this year, especially, considering with injuries and, just how players are at such an elite level. Obviously, last year's not this year. So you're going to see things shake up with, players being traded and, different personnel coming out because of injuries and stuff like that. And Matt, Matt's not a spring chicken, Matt's always been Matt Stafford. And I said it last year, or I said it, when he got to the Super Bowl, that, he's got his Kurt Warner moment. One and done. Exactly, Dan. Without a doubt.
Lawrence walked off the field. He seems to be okay. He's on the Cowboys sideline right now. Not in on this play, which is a big play. 3rd and 3 for the Rams, trying to get some offense here. Down 19-10 in the 4th.
All right, there we go. 3rd and 3.
Bobby Evans in at left guard now, number 71. He started last week for Edwards. Stafford over the middle, incomplete. Skowronek was open, but the pressure forcing a low throw.
Too low.
Yeah, Skowronek is wide open. He was kind of late to come around. You can see him come across and run a drag. They double team Cooper Kupp off to the left. He's wide open. Stafford's eyes were to the right. Never really quite got his body back around, but that's one he knows he needs to hit. He was open from the jump.
Cowboys getting the ball back.
Think about the Rams, Greg, in the second half. They took over their last possession on the 29 of Dallas after the bad punt. They got nothing out of it. They have not been able to do a thing offensively against this Dallas defense. And now the punts. Turpin.
Turpin's on the move, gets around the edge.
He gets up near midfield for a shut down of bounds. A good field position for the Cowboys and a game break for us. We say hello to Carissa Thompson.
Thank you, Kevin. Eno Benjamin in for the injured James Conner takes this one 11 yards for the score. Only his 2nd of his career. Cardinals Eagles all tied at 17. Kevin?
Oh, Cardinals coming back. It was 14-0 Philadelphia in that game. Eagles trying to stay unbeaten. In the NFC West, where the Rams 2-2 in our game right now. San Francisco beat LA last week and they're winning in Carolina today. And Arizona trying to creep in the mix. And even though Seattle lost today, they still put up a ton of points and they're in every game.
All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Cooper Rush under center.
I feel good for him.
Stay with Elliott on the ground.
To Elliott. He's going to get
away in the Rams territory.
5 yards.
5 yards. And we talked earlier in the conversation about, Elliott and the split time with Pollard. Well, you showed examples and talked about him pass blocking. 15 carries, 68 yards today, and and trying to wind the clock down without Dak Prescott. It's helped Cooper Rush, right?
Absolutely, and this is where Zeke's value also shines. We talked earlier about how they miss him sometimes in pass protection.
Right, 2nd and 5.
These situations, trying to milk the clock here, churn out some first downs. Trying to see the load share of snaps.
Elliott again, right up the gut. And close to a first down, but I believe 1.5 yards short. So it'll be a 3rd down and short.
3rd and 2.
Last couple times Dallas has been in this spot.
Saying Bills versus San Francisco in the Super Bowl. That'd be an interesting one. Jimmy G getting another chance at it, huh?
Big part of their game today is staying on the ground, eating up the clock.
3rd and 2.
4 of 11 on 3rd today. They've struggled on the year on 3rd down. This is 3rd and 2. Stay on the ground.
Elliott, big run up the middle, gets the first down.
Through to move the chains.
And Burgess saves a touchdown here. You can see he enters into the box late. Just a box count. 5 on 5. Watch Burgess insert. This is a touchdown. He's got it. He just can't quite beat Burgess' tackle. They spread him out. They put a trips bunch to one side, a split end to the other. Cooper Rush has a clean picture of what it takes. Simple handoff inside. And at some point, you wonder, they're going to start bringing some of these safeties down. Yeah, here he comes.
There's Pollard.
Pollard, run up the middle, trip
He's
up.
got that burst.
He gets 9 yards.
9 yards.
Yeah, Rams are going to have to make a little bit of an adjustment here. They live and die in that too high shell, right? We've talked, there's 2 guys playing top umbrella. Well, right now, you got to stop the run. You got to keep this a 2-score game. You got to hold them to a field goal now as they cross inside the 30. I expect them to be a little more aggressive. They got to start bringing more guys into the box. Make Cooper Rush have to throw the ball. You hear him keep killing it. These are all box count checks. Do we have enough blockers? If so,
We can hand it.
They will hand it off. First down.
First down for the Cowboys.
And if you're the Cowboys, why stop running? They're averaging over 6.5 yards a carry, and you're up by 9.
Absolutely. You don't. You don't, right? And again, there's a big conversation going on throughout the league about the value of the run game. The value in the run game is to be good at running the ball now. 9-point lead, fourth quarter. When you gain your yards on the ground is more important in today's modern NFL than how many total yards on the ground.
And you see the drive. 5 plays, 5 runs.
Here we go, 1st and 10. 7 minutes and counting. 7 minutes, 48 seconds and counting.
That time,
Elliott loses 2 yards.
As Copeland came in there, a loss of maybe a half yard that time.
What's up, Mike
Bertrand?
Bertrand?
Dallas, when Prescott does come back, Mike McCarthy has told us, in a way, coming into this year, we wanted to get more back to the run, and this has kind of made us get back to our old ways.
Yeah, last year they were the #1 scoring offense, total offensive yards and what, but they were very pass happy. They were very pass predominant. They're more of a 50-50 split, and he said that's not just because our backup Cooper Rush is playing. That, as you mentioned, that was a conscious decision they made this offseason.
2nd and 12.
This has just made it a little easier.
2nd and long. Elliott
wrapped up again. No gain on the run. 3rd and 12.
So it brings up a 3rd down as you look at
Rams
this Cowboys
defense.
offense this year. Look, I mean, they have, since Prescott got hurt, it's a really tough week 1 against a good Tampa Bay defense. They have committed to the run. Today, more so than any of those other weeks, and it's paid off. They've got 164 yards on the ground. 9-point lead already in field goal range, and a 3rd and 12.
To win games in the NFL at the end with a lead, you want to be able to run the ball and you want to be able to rush the passer.
And it looks like Dallas may call a timeout here as the play clock is running.
Yeah, they have to take a timeout. Play clock was winding down to 2. And so the Cowboys called their first one of the second half. Cancer screening can help prevent and detect a number of cancers early. Remind your loved ones to take the next step and find out where to get screened. Visit NFL.com/crucialcatch or text CATCH to 635-635 to find your local cancer screening center.
So 3rd and 12
and
at
additional
the Rams
screening
28.
resources. It's a crucial down. 6:22 to go, and you just feel like if Dallas picks this up, they could almost run this out.
Yeah, Cooper Rush has to be smart here. If Kellen Moore does dial up a pass, he's got to understand you're already in field goal range. You can make it 12, force the Los Angeles offense that has really not been great outside of those 2 big plays, be forced to score 2 touchdowns, right? No turnovers here. Be smart.
Here we go.
If they do ask you to pass, your first or second read isn't there, check it down or get rid of it.
12. Cooper's in the shotgun.
Quick throw
to Lamb.
Working his way
and
right
he's just short.
Down.
4th and 1. He is just short.
Boy, it looks like he's super close. Let's see where they mark the ball. It's going to be a yard short. Now what do you do?
I think you go hurry up and you go for it. You got a 1-word check, a 1-word call. And he spots the ball, line up, call it.
That's exactly what they're going to do.
I think McVay's going to call. McVay going to challenge it, or what's he doing over there? Nope. He had the flag in his hand. He went sprinting down. He held it. All right, they get lined up quick.
4th and 1.
Trying to force him to jump.
Yeah, tricky. Rams did not jump. And so now it looks like they will be happy for a field goal attempt.
Yeah.
Take a look around the league today in the NFL. Some really good stories. And I don't know one better than the New York Giants. They're 4-1, and they had a heck of a win. And Saquon Barkley leads the league in scrimmage yards, and he is back. The Saints with Andy Dalton and Taysom Hill get by the Seahawks in a high-scoring game. How about the New York Jets? Breece Hall with a monster day. And the Jets are 3-2. They've got a winning record. They beat Miami. Wow.
I mean, New York sports fans right now losing their minds. They got a... Well, our producer.
4th and 1.
Let's see what happens with the Mets tonight. It could be a banner day.
Yeah, Z's got a little bit of a big night. But I'll tell you,
got to be happy for Brian
Field goal
Dable,
coming
right?
up,
I mean,
no
he took
doubt.
over a team that a lot of people thought was a big rebuild, regardless how the rest of the year goes.
All right, so a 36-yard field goal try for Brett Maher. Make it a 12-point lead. He's got 2 for 2 today.
All right, 36-yard field goal. Kick is good.
Kick is perfect.
And that's going to put the Cowboys
Dallas
up.
extends their lead to 22-10. The next Sunday, Tom Brady leads the Bucs into Steel City. Jets, told you about their day today. They visit Lambeau, take on the Packers. Other regional action too. Check local listings for the game in your area. Only on Fox and the Fox Sports app. We spent today asking about what's going on with the Rams and their offense. The Buccaneers won today, but they struggle.
shout
And they're
outs
trying to
to
find their
Justin
offense too.
Erickson,
It seems like it's a
David
league-wide
Loader,
thing. Unless you're Buffalo,
and
which scores a
GMS.
million points.
Yeah. Lil
Like
ZY.
everyone's trying to figure out
Thanks
how
a
to
lot,
put
guys.
a bunch of points
Thanks
on
for
the
these subscriptions.
scoreboard every week. It's been
Welcome
tough.
to the channel. Welcome to the family.
And we've called our fair share. We've called our fair share.
Well, here's the problem for the Rams. Right now, you're down 12, which is a 2-touchdown game. You've got 5:32 to go, and essentially on offense, you've had 2 big plays and nothing else. So how do they?
Still a lot of
right
time
now?
left, guys.
You got to go full 2-minute drill here. Of course, that the
5
concern
minutes,
is
32 seconds left.
offensive line. We
Rams
saw
with 2
David
timeouts.
Edwards, who was back. He exited again, so you got another sub in there at offensive line. But you
What's
have no
up, play to
choice now.
win?
You can't protect him anymore with runs on first, second down. You got to open it up. Stafford's got to try to get something going through the air. Give yourself a chance.
We'll start at the 25.
And the Rams will get the touchback. They'll start
Matthew
at
Stafford
25.
today, 21 of 34, 238 yards, and a touchdown.
Shout
we
out
told
to
you that the Rams
Joseph.
have struggled in the fourth
Covered
quarter
that
this
spread.
year. But last year, Matthew Stafford in particular, in the Rams, just tremendous. I mean, look at that rating: 12 touchdowns, no interceptions. Looking to dip into a little bit of that Super Bowl magic. They need more than a little bit right now, though.
This is where your pass rush.
Here we go. First and
Set it
10.
on the run game for their offense.
Comes near
Throw,
side to
that's
Higbee
caught.
to start it off, and he's thrown out of bounds just before the 30.
It's going to be good to Higbee for 4 yards.
They're going to pick up 4 yards on that play.
Now, how about our conversation this week with Dan Quinn? I mean, this was it pretty much plays out right in front of us. He said, running the ball at the end of the game, that makes it really hard on a defense when you're trying to get back into it. But then on the flip side, when you have a lead, like Dallas does here, and you can just pin your ears back and rush the passer.
Stafford. Henderson in the flat is open as a first down.
First down and more.
Up near the 45. He's going to get 15 yards, but the clock continues to run as Dan Quinn
We are
dials it up
just
for this
under
Dallas
5
team.
minutes. Just under 5 minutes. Thanks a lot, Charles. Thanks for the
Haven't
support,
seen
man.
Micah Parsons. He's standing on the sideline with his helmet off.
Time this time. Stafford decked as he throws.
Pass.
Cup
Gets
first
it.
down
And
inside
that's a
the
first
40.
down.
Oh, and Stafford took a wicked hit, and there's a flag. Might be 15 more yards.
Come on.
Boy, oh boy.
You see Dante Fowler come in real high.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
Oh, wow.
Defense number
See?
56. 15-yard penalty from the end of the run. Automatic first down.
On first look, it looked like he kind of came in. What they don't want the defender to do is kind of
first
elevate
and
his
10
body
now
and
at
come
the
up
Dallas
under the face
22.
mask or under the chin of the quarterback. Be curious what Mike thought there. Originally, it looked like he delivered a blow.
4
but I don't know
minutes
if he
and
ever
33
hit him in the
seconds
head. Did
left.
he, Mike?
So if
He really
the
did.
Rams
It looked
can
like he
punch
gets
it
him on
in,
the shoulder, heads
we
up,
got ourselves
doesn't
a game.
lower, and it's one of those when you're officiating the play, you're thinking high hit, and it looks bad, but to me, it's not really a foul.
Yeah, I think.
What's
in
up,
real
Supernova?
time, it's
In real time, I get it.
because
In
the
real
head
time,
snaps back a
absolutely.
little bit. They're checking out
Absolutely.
Cooper Kupp. Kind of need him in the game at this point. Not right now. Micah Parsons is in the game for Dallas. There he is. Thanks, Greg.
Here we go.
33 left.
First and 10, Matt Stafford.
Stafford
Goes to the
goes
middle.
Skoranek makes the catch.
Passes to
and
Skoranek,
short
and he's gonna
tackle
get 6
right at
yards.
the 16-yard line. It was Anthony Barr brought him down.
Supernova, yeah, we're doing Raiders
This
Chiefs
tempo's been
tomorrow,
good for Los
and then
Angeles.
after this game, it's going to be
So I'm
Bengals
doing it a
Ravens.
little earlier, didn't have much success with it, but a quick score is obviously what they're looking for. They got a chance.
See, Cup is back in. Stafford looks that way, throwing that way, incomplete, and there's a penalty flag too.
Yeah, they just tackled Micah Parsons.
So offensive holding is coming back. It's going to be 2nd and 14.
That's a right tackle, Rob Havenstein. Yeah,
Parsons waving him off. He's the starter, right? At MLB playoffs, he's the starter. The coach is coming out to try to bring in his closer. He said, "No, I'm the starter and the closer around here."
Well, you heard Tom tell us about the groin injury that he's battling through. He's looked pretty good.
See, beats him on that up and under. Havenstein, you mentioned it, kind of
Thanks
that left
a lot,
arm.
Chad.
He is struggling. He is in pain.
Jimbo, yeah, we're doing the Bengals
but he's their
Ravens
closer.
next.
A sack could win the game.
All right, here we go, 2nd and 14.
The Cowboys fans coming to their feet here in L.A. And you see Stafford trying to communicate because of it. And all kinds of movement.
And they drew Cowboys offside.
Encroachment. Defense number 72. 5-yard penalty. Still 2nd down.
You remember, this is a home game for the Rams.
2nd and 9.
You're not used to doing this at home games. I mean, they have done it before.
Dallas
We saw it in the
21.
championship game, but it's not the best situation if you're at home.
It's a credit to the Cowboys. They have a national fan base. They travel well, especially here in Los Angeles. They're making their voices heard.
Second down, blitz is coming.
Stafford looking around, gets away, then he gets sacked. There it is.
Odigizua.
Big sack from the Cowboys defense. Odigizua.
Finish him.
Just nowhere for Stafford to go. Nice job here by Dallas, playing kind of high and low.
3rd and 13
over Cooper
now.
Kupp, Micah Parsons dropping in that kind of a little change of pace, not rushing the passer.
Going fast, but a 3rd and 13. Pressure right away.
More pressure. Stafford throws it to the end zone. It is picked off. It is picked off. No flags.
Malik Hooker with the interception.
Denied.
Got decked. Cowboys have it, and they're celebrating.
There it is. Stafford's walking off the field in defeat.
Big hit Stafford took there, just trying to keep that play alive. We've seen him take a few of those today. Can't say enough about this Dan Quinn defense.
Oof.
The pass rush, their ability to cover downfield, limit the big plays.
Man, what are you going to
Here
say
in the
about
second
this
half.
Dallas Cowboys defense?
Mike McCarthy's having fun.
Well, he should. Opening night, it looked like they were set up for a disaster, and he's got his team now sitting at 4-1 with a backup quarterback.
Now we can just run some time down with a 12-point lead. Stafford has gotten hit a lot today. 4 sacks. He's gotten pressure and hit numerous times. Talk about being tough, but at some point you got to have a little help.
Yeah, he's a fighter, man. He's battling. He knows he's out there. Not a ton of help around him right now in the current state of this offense. Hoping for some reinforcements following the bye in a couple weeks. But
so 3 minutes,
it's been tough sledding all year.
Left, 2nd and 9.
This Dallas defense didn't make it any easier.
Reality is, when you have an offensive line that's been banged up as much as this Rams line is, going against one of the premier defenses and premier pass rushing units in the league, it's not a great matchup. And the Cowboys have taken advantage of it today. Because outside of the 2 explosive plays that the Rams have had, they've been able to muster not so much. 4 sacks for Dallas, the interception by Hooker. Now trying to salt this one away.
Here we go, 2nd and 9.
Runs into
Elliott's
the wall.
Gonna pick up a couple yards.
The Rams have one of the toughest schedules in the league.
And Rams are going to
call a timeout by LA. You look at They do get a bye, as you mentioned, in a couple of weeks, Greg, and maybe a chance for them to reset and get a little bit healthier on the offensive line and in the secondary. And then Buccaneers, I should say 49ers, Buccaneers, Cardinals. After that, it's just as tough. Their schedule is brutal. So it's not going to get any easier. Meanwhile, the Cowboys have a date in Philly next week. How good is that going to be? The Eagles have taken the lead on Arizona, so it could be 4-1 against 5-0. And the Giants are also 4-1 in that NFC East, which no one thought was going to be any good. Now might be the best division in the league.
That's what's so special about the NFL is we all think we know everything every offseason, every preseason.
Max Milton, man, thanks a lot.
Off and
shout out to you guys.
Goes out the window. Saw Sean McVay just go up to Stafford. I mean, they're not going to give up here. They can get a stop here. They can't stop the clock anymore. Be able to get the ball back a little bit over the 2-minute.
No question. Elliott
runs up the
middle.
middle.
Step one, just getting a stop and getting the ball
Loses
back,
a yard.
which they will do. Love the 2-minute warning.
So it'll be 4th and 8.
Well, that'll help, but they got to get it in the end zone. How about the Cowboys? Told you next week it's a monster showdown
Cowboys
with
are gonna
Philadelphia.
Run this down as much as they can.
The Lions,
kick it off.
who had been great offensively, they got shut out by New England today, and then the Bears, and then a bye. So Dallas is in a pretty good spot. I mean, look, put it this way: after
Benji,
week 1, you said, "Hey, you're going to be 4-1," and
I think
you're going to do it
it's
without
going to
Dak
be a
Prescott. You would have done
game.
backflips.
Absolutely,
two high-powered offenses.
And as Tom told you, the way Dak and his handshake responded, maybe Prescott is back next week in Philly
up,
for
Todd,
that monster game.
What's up, bro?
Cowboys taking
Shout
all
out
the
to the
time they
Rich gang.
can, the racing clock, and Anger gets the kick away. Powell
Gets it. Looking for space.
Trying to make something happen here.
Has
but it's
none.
not there.
Gets wrapped up.
Kelvin Joseph, who's been terrific on special teams all year, makes the play. And with 2:21 to go, Rams might need to put a rabbit out of the hat right here. Pull a rabbit out of the hat, I should say.
I'm a little surprised with the punter punting it from his own end zone that they were so light on the rush. You know, trying to set up a return. Typically, when you have a punter in his own end zone, you come hard with the rush, make those blockers really sit in there. Of course, if you can block it, great. But even if not, a little later coming in coverage. But they chose to set up the return. Didn't have much success.
What's up, Rodrigo? How you doing, man? All right, 1st and 10 for Stafford.
2:21 to go, no timeout. Stafford gets it going to Higbee. Higbee gets going to be well short of a first down. Try and get another playoff in a 2-minute here.
They're going to have to be quick. You want to try to get another down here. Ball spotted. They should be up, ready to go. Get this ball. Get it snapped.
Stafford rifles one
That's caught by Cup.
35 and down to the 30. That'll take us to the 2-minute warning. Rams hoping for a miracle. Down 12. 2-minute warning from
LA.
LA.
It's going to take us to a quick commercial break timeout. We're going to do some housekeeping, guys. 2,776 viewers, 808 likes, guys. Make sure you are smashing that thumbs up. We're trying to get to 1,000. That's the goal for this stream. 1,000 likes, guys. We're at 808 now. We need 100. I'm sorry. We need 192. 192 now. 192 likes, 192 thumbs up. Make sure you're smashing that thumbs up button, guys, so we can get to this 1,000. Much love. Thanks for the support. Thanks for being here. The next game I will be streaming is that Ravens-Bengals game coming up next. I will be streaming that game. You guys don't have to go anywhere. Make sure you lock it in. Make sure you subscribe. I will be streaming that Bengals-Ravens game next. Tomorrow, Monday Night Football, your Raiders and Chiefs. I will be here for that as well, so make sure you lock it in. We need 125 now, guys. 125 likes to get to that 1,000 goal. We're almost there. Keep it going. Much love. Thanks for the support. Thanks for being here. Shout out to all you guys. Thanks a lot, Dean. Shout out to you, man. All right, so we got, just go back here. Desi Betancourt Claudia Mercal, Charles Dale, World's Weirdest Gamer, Nigel Ligon, and Miguel Angel Moya all subscribed. Thanks a lot, guys. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the family. Thanks for being here. What are we at? We need 75 more likes, guys. We'll crush this 1,000 goal. 75 more likes, 75 more thumbs up. Shout out to you guys as we get back to it.
Just still trying to find their offense. We talked about their offensive line problems. They had a 75-yard touchdown to Cooper Kupp. That's really been it for the most part. A couple plays here and there. Now they need a lot of help. No timeouts left. 1:56 to go. They need 2 touchdowns.
There we go. First and 10 for Stafford.
Quick throw.
Quick throw on the screen.
That short gain inside the 30. Time
yards.
continues to run.
Clock moving. Minute 46 and counting.
1:42 to go.
Mike Burcham, you can join the Rich Gang by donating to the channel.
More pressure. Parsons.
That's a fumble.
It's loose.
And it looks like Dallas may have recovered this ball.
For Dallas,
and they did. This game is over.
Micah Parsons, his second sack of the day, forces the fumble, and that will do it.
Well, we said it. Pass rushers end games. I don't know if there's a better one in the NFL right now than Micah Parsons.
Oof. Yeah, Dallas got the ball.
Havenstein at the right tackle spot's had trouble all day. Maybe expecting a little help there from his back, but either way, Micah Parsons battling through some injury. We've seen him limping around.
Balling.
Dominating.
I'll tell you what, when his team needed him.
So Mike Bartram, you can get a wrench by subscribing to the channel. You can either use the super chat or you can donate through Cash App or Venmo with the cash tag in my name. Whichever works for you, bro.
You know, arguably 1-2 in the league. The answer is they haven't. Yeah, that's the story of the game.
They're just not built for it. And very few teams are, Kev. I mean, very few teams are built to play from behind against a team that can just rush the passer with multiple guys. Of course, we spent a lot of time talking about Micah Parsons, deservingly so, but Dorrance Armstrong starts us off with a strip sack. DeMarcus Lawrence returns it. Just
how about them boys?
And Dallas got a couple big plays on offense. That's all they really needed because their defense just superb. This is really what set the tone. This started it. Dorrance Armstrong with a sack, forced fumble, return for DeMarcus Lawrence by a touch for a touchdown. Then Armstrong had a blocked punt. They turned that into points. Rams got back in it, took the lead. Cooper Kupp, 75-yard touchdown. And then Tony Pollard answered right back with a 57-yard score of his own. Since then, it's just been Dallas D locking down the Rams, plain and simple. Interception there by Hooker a couple drives ago. And now victory formation in this NFC East to some division. The Eagles just won. They're 5-0. The Giants won against Green Bay today. They're 4-1. The Cowboys are 4-1. And Dak Prescott probably
shout out to you guys. We need 30 more likes, 30 more thumbs up to hit this 1,000. 30 more likes, guys. 30 more thumbs up to hit this 1,000.
Run it today.
Cowboys
quarterback doesn't make a lot of mistakes.
Are going to take the W here.
The old Tom Landry
victory formation. Clock is running out, and that is it, guys. Score is 22-10. Cowboys take it. Next game coming up, Ravens, Bengals. I will be streaming that. Make sure you guys lock it in. You don't have to go anywhere. You'll go right over to that stream. Do me a favor. Once you get over there, smash that like for your boy. Smash that thumbs up. Let's get that over 100 before kickoff. Kickoff is at 8 o'clock or 8:15. But let's make sure we smash that like, that thumbs up for that Ravens Bengals game. I will be streaming that very soon. Very soon. I got to grab some food, stretch, and I'll be hopping on. Thanks a lot, guys. Shout out Cowboys. Shout out to the Wrench Gang. Shout out to Rams fans. What a game. I will see you guys shortly. Oh, shout out to you guys. We hit that 1,000 at the last minute. Thanks a lot, guys. Thanks for the support. We did it. All right. On to the Ravens and Bengals.